All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, Billy Diamond. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. Definitely, if you're already a subscriber, keep on hitting that like button, keep on sharing it to your friends. And if you're a member of the channel, big up to you guys. I will be bringing my part 2 of making Jamaica great again. Obviously, Jamaica will be playing on Thursday, you guys time, Friday morning for me. So I guess I have to push back the Jamaica great again second version to the Saturday. All right. Yes. So what we are going to be doing now, we're going to be talking on the back end of the what's to come, which is Jamaica versus Nicaragua, and definitely we're going to be talking about the main stories. All right, as you saw that we have Malik Mothersille continued to score. We have to detail that. We have Omari Hutchinson back in the news, and I wanted to chop this thing up finally. And then we have Leon Bailey getting things cleared up. All right, getting things cleared up. All right, so Leon Bailey, Omari Hutchinson, and Malik Mothersille, and then we get into our football conversation. So thanks everyone for being here. Massive respect. All right, yeah man. All right, so let me as what you said, guys, once you see people coming in our chat doing all of these stuff, see a fake account, you just remove that. Moderators just block that, and we continue our show here. Let me bless up the people in the the chat. Let me see. I'm not seeing my chat in 1 second. Okay, it's just here now. So let me sort it out. All right, moderators, block that person named Smurf. It's a fake account. We know what they're trying to do. All right. Yes, they are all trying to disrupt our shows, but let me continue because they are all kids. So let me continue and do our thing. So anyways, we big up the people in the house. Massive respect for all of you lovely ladies and gentlemen that came in very early to watch us. So Chris Smith, bless up yourself, thanks for being here. Omar Fowling, bless up yourself, thanks for being here. In the know, massive respect, thanks for being here. Dr. Gigi said, so many people don't understand football. LB 31 isn't ready for international. No problem. Respect, Dr. Gigi, because you know why I respect you. Top tier. You is a man, Burnout Leon Bailey, and when you texted me and I explained to you that he's going to be substituted because he's not doing anything on the pitch and he looks like he's injured, and once he got substituted, they said, I see what you're coming out from. You know, so I love that. Johnny Powell, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Mustang Car, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Dark Best Car in the building, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Jason Guna, Nosage, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Fire Gunner, big up yourself, thanks for being here. David J, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Kevin, I don't know what are you trying to do, but yes. You know my name, so don't do that, all right, or else you're not going to get a big up. Vinny Congo, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Omzo in the building. You got to check on your favorite viewers. We are going to do that. Nosage, we are going to just let me you know. No, Lee Young, sorry, I missed you. Sorry, big up yourself. Thanks for being here as well. Yeah, man. So first and foremost, I had done my first video and told everyone from Florida, and I've realized that I've done such a good job. I've heard the same statement that I am saying, that I had said, and you guys said I'm too harsh. But all titles on CNN, NBC, BBC saying leave or die. That's what they have said. And you guys said I was too harsh, but I saw 1 million+ people viewing all of those contents. All right, and they're saying the same thing, which is leave or die. All right, yes. So as what we said, make sure all of you guys, if you're in the zone, which you can just type in hurricane, or let me give you because I had it here. Let me tell you what I typed in the last time. All right, so I typed in Hurricane Milton map, and you're going to see it right away. All right, you're going to see the line. And once you're in that line, because they said it's such of a devastating hurricane, and the style of the land itself, which is Florida, which is a very flat state, they are saying that make sure to move out of that side, because you're going to get storm surge anywhere from 8 to 15 feet, maybe over 15 feet as well. You understand me? So all of that is not survivable. All right, and I don't want you to test your metal. All right, I don't want to test your metal, because you might not have any metal after that. All right, so make sure if you're in that vicinity, just leave, because you have no chance of surviving. And even if you're going to think that, okay, if I want to survive, let me go above 15 feet and I'm going to be okay. You just had a storm close to those regions as well, so you don't know how the structural damages sets. So make sure to stay out of, don't test your metal. Don't test the metal is the best way to say it. Don't test the metal, because you might lose every single thing, and you can always rebuild your house and all of those things. And I think people will not vandalize your stuff, clearly, because as you guys clearly saw, nobody will be there. So you leave your house, return, you're going to see your house there if the storm leaves it there. But I'm almost certain that it's not going to leave you there. So be very much mindful as to what I've stated just a while ago. Very, very serious situation, people. So be very, very mindful of the overall importance of your life. All right. I know that a lot of people, included in Jamaica as well, the last time we saw a very serious storm coming, people outside partying. I think this one is not anything like that. You can't party and you don't have any chance. All right, once you see it, you don't have any much chance. All right, so we have some more people in the chat. We have Triple E said it's a very massive hurricane. Yes. Then we have Joseph Brown, big up, massive respect. Dark Beskar said, yeah, JD, I just came back from Tampa Bay. I had to go pick up my mother-in-law. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Make sure to do all of that, man. Reach out to your family, try and get them there. I had called a few of my friends that I know from the region. All right, I had called a few of my friends that I know from the region, and they said that they're a little bit safe because they're in West Palm Beach, so it's not really exactly the same place, and maybe they will get some flooding and stuff, but not so heavy. All right, yes, man. So, Mr. Nosaj, here you go. All right, yes, man. As what I said, it's the hard truth, because I've realized the personnel that I am, which is to speak directly what it is, and I don't really put filter on things, because I think I'm an upgrade on what we expect from our culture. We are always a person that talks the truth, but obviously I've upgraded it because I've garnered more knowledge and I've applied that to it. So I think our people should be able to accept our truths. All right, because that's what our concept and our overall culture is barred on. All right, so anyways, let me start with Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey, we did build a video the other day, and we said that Leon Bailey, we had watched him, because one thing about us, we cover football a lot. All right, we cover football a lot, and that's mainly what we do here. All right, yes, so we had watched the games before. We saw that Leon Bailey was not moving well. Obviously, some people that can't comprehend, they would take it as a diss, because obviously, majority of these people that support certain fashions, they are like the egotistic individuals. They don't want to listen to anything else. So from the fact that we said that, oh, he's not moving well and all of those stuffs, they take it as a diss. But if they had listened a little bit longer, we were saying that it's based off an injury, and we don't think he would have made it for the last one. Then we watched him again, and then realized that he wouldn't have made this one as well, because he's moving like a second. Before, we had all the statistical detail to tell you that that is the case. So when it came up that he couldn't come to Jamaica, I never put it as a big deal. But obviously, as what I've said, and I think this is going to be the power of my channel going forward, to say that Now I've realized where how the uneducated and the educated them link up together, because it is based off hatred. So sometimes you would wonder, how is it somebody what we classed as uneducated on said subject? So let me make sure we put it there. So it's classed as dunce in our culture. All right. You realize sensible people follow somebody that we would have classed as the uneducated, because every argument that they go into, they make sure to not research anything so they can talk for like forever. That is the meaning of what we're talking about. And you're wondering, oh, that is possible. And I've always said that it is because of what we have designed, which is the egotistical behavior first. So because Leon Bailey had bruised our ego to tell us that Jamaica can't do nothing for him, he never went into details why he said that. You understand me? We went into details for him. And to say that, yes, but people get bought for the World Cup based off them just playing for their countries. So Jamaica can do something for you. That is technically true. But I think if you go into the context of injury-wise and all of those stuff, the JFF had told us that anytime the players them had the injuries, because we don't have the staffs to deal with them, it best they don't come. You understand me? Or we don't try to force the issue when people have an injury. So the JFF themselves had said that, you know. But you realize what we are saying now? People don't bother go into that, because obviously if they already ate the person already, they won't go into that detail to realize that even the federation said that if the players are not fully equipped to help themselves, they are not going to try and push it, because they don't have these staffs and everything to deal with all of these big problems, because it is the Premier League type of baller and they expect the highest level of details. All right. All of you guys can attest to that the JFF had said that. So while we chose only the side of, oh, because of the World Cup and not the other side, that, okay, he's injured and could get injured worst, and then we couldn't take care of him. And at the end, on top of that, at the end of the day, he can't not play his best. And the whole argument started by he couldn't play his best. So what the purpose of bringing him here if you know already that he can't play his best? You know what that tells me? Because you hate someone, you want to see them fail. So any condition you feel like you're sure of them going to fail in, you're trying to push them in that condition. That is what it's telling me right there. Because I put all of those things in context, and that is exactly what it's telling me right there. But anyways, because this is the Hard Talk show. All right. Let me pull up what Unai Emery had said here, because we have an article here and we're going to go through. So he said, Unai Emery admits Aston Villa star is having some problems amid worrying form. Unai Emery has admitted Leon Bailey is not performing to his usual level. So that means when we were telling you guys that he was not performing good because he was carrying an injury, and you fail to leave the stream before hearing what we have to say because of your ego, that means we are fully correct, because the coach is telling you that. That means everything came up on his calculator, told him that. So every analytical detail told him that. So what that tells you, sometimes, no, not sometimes, everywhere outside Jamaica, the hard truth work, because he's not going to tell him no other way. Leon Bailey, you're not working to the statistical detail here, you know. You have to get up to this, but because we know that you're injured, what we're going to do, we're going to give you the time. Either you take the time and heal, or you go to Jamaica, because we can't technically hold you, because the paper can't be produced. So what you're going to do, are you going to stay and make sure you get into the best shape? And then after that, we can hold you accountable, because if you come back already jaded, jet lag, we're going to still hold you accountable for the same injury. So what are you going to do? All right, so let me continue here. The 27-year-old is struggling for form with his latest showings, a cause for concern. Name on his manager's bench for the 1-0 midweek Champions League win over Bayern Munich. Bailey was brought on for Jacob Ramsey after 27 minutes, but subbed back off again with an off to play. And similar happened during the Villa 0-0 draw at home to Manchester United on Sunday. Emery's side didn't enjoy their best ever performance, but Bailey's showing was particularly disappointed. All right, so they are telling that Bailey was the worst out of everybody else, or one of the worst then, if you don't want our truth. So you see what I was telling you, that he was the worst player on the pitch because he couldn't control, he couldn't drop into the lines, and it's all based off the injury. So sometimes listen people out, because now I'm just embarrassing you now to show you that that's the reason why you go on the side of no education, or because you don't try to seek it, because your feelings get hurt based on how people talk. All right, so you need to listen before you make your mind up. All right, and this is coming directly from the coach, so it's not even a question. This is what they're telling you. All right, the Jamaican was named in the home team starting lineup, but similarly to midweek was subbed off for inform striker Dordan with a third of the game to go. Bailey's recent dip in form has seen his confidence slumped to an all-time low, with Emery recently admitting the winger is not 100% fit and is having some problems. All right, so that is done and dusted. All right, so on the Liam Bailey, we were right 100%, and that's what we said, that we're not going to beat the player at no point. Good day, Dre. Massive respect. Lovely Beauty said England Villa fans were cussing him. Well, I think this paper will help the player, the fans, to know that the player is injured, and if he's injured, the best thing to do is to give him that opportunity to help himself, you know, give him that opportunity to help himself. All right, so at least I think the best thing he did was to stay there. All right, stay there or just take the break. All right, because if you come to Jamaica, it's your right to come to Jamaica. Take the break. All right, yes, man. And that's why I kind of go against the people that's saying that he's dodging this and dodging that, because it was big, you know, it was big. Even on the TV, I heard Mr. World Tracy saying that at first he was beating him, and when he gets the evidence, he changed. All right, so I hope the people that always do these things can come and say, okay, evidence produces, so I will look at it from a different side. All right, and then people can't call you a hater on the player. All right, so that is Liam Bailey. Let me know if you agree, or you're ready to change, you're ready to repent, or you're going to say the same thing. All right. Alfred, I think this is the wrong stream for you, Alfred, because listening is a tough feat for you, Alfred. All right, so Great Edwards and Alfred, both of you guys are two of the most illiterate persons I've seen in the stream this morning, and this is our talk. So I think these are the two wrong stream. This is the wrong stream for you, because today is our talk. So once you come in, you're gonna get dust out. All right, yes, because listening is a very much important feat. This video has the capability to drag back the screen to see what I was saying from before. And the fact that you can't listen, this is the second video I've done supporting Liam Bailey. And to how stupid you are, you can't even listen. All right? So, or you don't know words. So this is not the video for you. All right? I'm telling you straight up. I have it with some of you guys. All right? That's why we can follow all of the Duns conversations then, because you guys are not really better. Straight up. All right? That's why it's our talk today. Big up yourself, Marlon. Massive respect. So Liam Bailey, let him rest and have him time. All right. Antonio and Pinnock in the Premier League. No, man, I will touch that Leroy Bailey. Don't worry yourself. I have it on my list. I just wanted to make sure I get uninterrupted on these topics because I want to touch some points. Because I want to teach people lesson. All right? I want to teach people lesson. Yes. Yeah, man. So believe me, Triple E, I am not going to be nice with them today. Because they are the biggest problem. All right? They are the biggest problem. Straight up. All right. Thank you, Shamar. Thank you. So, Liam Bailey, we are right. The guy is injured. And we need to leave our sensationalism alone. And it touched even to TVJ because Mr. Oral Tracy said that he did it on his program and he has the balls to come out and say, all right, me have to really apologize to the guy because he was injured. So big up to Oral Tracy, you have the balls, and at least I can say you have some dirty other behaviors, you know. But at least this one, I can give you some respect, all right? All right, no problem. Great, Edwards. At least I'm trying to provide clarity to people. I'm trying to do something good, and all you're trying to do is to stop what I'm trying to do, which maybe you might agree if you could have listened. All right, no problem. All right, anyways, let me move on now. So Leon Bailey, we give Leon Bailey's time, 20 minutes out of it. We're going to move on to Omari Hutchinson. So Omari Hutchinson, we had several head bases in England came out with articles to say that Omari Hutchinson to swap nationality to England despite making 2 caps for Jamaica. Those 2 caps were the Trinidad game. All right. So same time, I never saw the articles yet, you know. I never saw the articles yet because they know me, I'm a straight up person. And as we said, this is our talk. So and I'm going to have the our talk 1 time a week because I think we need to screw in some people's brain cells. All right? Yes. So the our talk will be coming 1 time a week. Let me know if you guys want it. Just say yes in the chat. Just drop a yes if you required it. Because what we will do, we will sort out all of the fake information them and then bring them come forward. Even if it's ours. Even if it's we get it wrong, we are going to come and say we should get beaten this week because we produced an article that is wrong. All right, so that's what we're gonna say. All right, everybody's saying yes, they want the art talk once a week. So that means you guys never wanted me to become the angel that I had become on the vacation. Okay, all right, you guys want the art talk. All right, so anyways, now Omari Hutchinson. They said Omari Hutchinson has opted to nail his colors to England's mast as he eyes international recognition with the 3 Lions despite the Ipswich star playing for Jamaica previously. Ipswich Town's Omari Hutchinson has confirmed his allegiance to England despite already being capped by Jamaica. The ex-Chelsea midfielder who made the move from Portman Road in the summer is looking to push his case for 3 Lions involvement. He was also called up for England's 21 in August after a breakthrough season, and those in camp have been looking to convince him to remain. All right, so this article is saying that Omari Hutchinson eyes to switch his nationality to England. All right, to England, and based off the last time they called him for the U21s, he never stayed because of some niggles and stuff. But based on what they are seeing from him, they like him so much, they are going to fight to convince him. You hear what that article just said? Fight to convince him. That simply means it has not said, listen, because reading is important. It has not said he switched to England. That's one thing. It has not said he switched to England. But it also said that they like what he produces and they're going to fight to convince him. So someone put fight, and let me drop the article here. Someone put fight in something. Fight in something. What that tells me, that England, that tells me the source that gave them the information, if we should take this as fully true, obviously Jamaican people take it as true because they can use it to cuss the kid. All right, so they take it as true. So we're gonna take this article based off true. All right, so the first thing it's saying, they are gonna fight to get him. And why I'm saying they are gonna fight to get him is the attitude, because if we're gonna take the entire article as true, we have to go through every part of the article as well. So he's gonna switch to England because that's what he likes. We don't know what take place with the kid here. Pretty much I know. And based off my knowledge now of what I know, first thing in life, Jamaica, England, Spain, United States, none of them is important. None of them is important. Jamaica, United States, England, Spain, everywhere, every country on earth is not important as respect. As respect. Sherman Scott, I am coming to you. Just let me finish my point so you hear what I have to say. Then I can smoke you right after. Don't worry yourself. So, if somebody get disrespected by people, they have all their rights to do what they want. Jamaica, United States, every place on earth, none of these footballers today need them. Footballers today is bigger than almost every country on earth. Football is like a different earth than everywhere else. All right? Period. So no footballer need to use any country. Get real. You're delusional if you think that way. No footballer need to use no country at all. But let me finish. What I like about this article then, let me give you some good one. What I like about this article, because Sherman Scott, hold a point, because I'm going to come and smoke you, so don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, because I'm going to teach you that it's people like you are the problem. So the fact that they said in this article that they said they think that he's going to switch over to England. Fair enough. But they saw him in camp and they are willing to fight for him. That tells me even though they feel like he would prefer England, they are willing to do anything for him to play for England. What that tells me it is not a problem for him to go for England. You know why? Somebody is willing to fight for you. Someone willing to go for the extra mile for you. That is a difference, brother. Every time I hear you talk, every time I hear the people in the JFF talk, I mean know this for a fact. Them not run behind no player. If any player tell them no, they're not going to go back there. That's why they use everybody else that comes in our country. That's why everybody that comes in our country, they use them to recruit people because they have the same ego like Sherman Scott and everybody else. They have the same ego like the YouTubers them and the same ego like Sherman Scott. They are borderline delusional because they think that they are better than everybody else and Jamaica is the greatest place. They think that. And as I said, nowhere else on earth is great. The people and respect is great. That's the main importance. So if you don't respect people, people can do whatever they want. Because Jamaica is greater than nowhere else on earth. For nobody to kiss asses and then suck up things and run beyond. Worse stuff when they never give them what they want. Omari Hutchinson is a star from 16 years old. What do you think you really could have done for him? Let me be real, man. People, that's the reason why I want to push everybody. So what that is teaching you, what that is teaching you guys to wake up to reality. Respect people and you get respected. Respect people and you get respected. Listen to me now. I am not defending the player. I told you the player can go and play wherever he wants. That's what I said. I don't care how you feel. The difference is with me, you know. I don't have... You guys said I am egotistic, but I've proven to all of you guys that you are more egotistic than me. Because I can acknowledge someone that they are human being. And you have to deal with people with standards. Shadow Striker said, JD, you're coming off very unpatriotic. I said, nowhere else in the world. Nowhere in the world. I never said Jamaica alone. I said everybody, included England. Because look at England. He was born in England, Shadow Striker. But England said they are willing to fight for him. They said they are willing to fight for him, to get him. So why are we not willing to fight for nobody? Why are we egotistic talking about we're not going to fight for nobody? You don't see something wrong for that? I'm asking you, you don't see something wrong with your attitude? We are not a big country. We are not a football country. So who we can produce? Oh, tell me how much players we ever produce like Omari Hutchinson. Tell me how much player we ever produce. Sherman Scott, it's good to listen to conversation and understand the points. Because you're clueless in my reasoning here. You're telling me who want to play. I am talking about the principle of how we deal with people. You guys are not even listening. Oh, you can't understand. Please, God, Sherman, listen. Listen. All right, Maxit is a Ricardo Fuller. Ricardo Fuller. Leon Bailey never produced here. So only Ricardo Fuller. Put it on Ricardo Fuller. You understand me? All I'm saying, the attitude, D. Madrid, no, we don't fight for nobody. We say, if a man now come play for Jamaica, if a man now come play for Jamaica, and him now do him on paper, and him now this, and him now call the JFF, them no need to come. That's how I'm here. Uno can't come spin the narrative. Uno can't come spin the narrative. I've listened to you guys long enough. You guys are some of the most disrespectful ass people. So anybody... and anybody no want to play for us, no problem. Me not have no problem. Them not come nowhere. They should not kiss any asses to deal with people like you guys. I'm not asking you. Because this is egotistic at the highest level. Straight up. I've heard all of you guys talk. And I'm telling you, it's going to be hard for you to live with anybody else in the world. Because that behavior only can translate in Jamaica. Or our own Jamaicans. Respect is first, and uno want respect from anybody else too. All right? Uno want respect from anybody else too, and I respect the things. So please, uno go and try investigate it, and investigate the situation and figure out what really went wrong with the kid. And then uno can talk after it, because all me see uno do a talk out of turn, and uno don't know the story. And uno already are based on a conclusion of something that uno don't know. And that is what I don't respect people. Because remember, at the end of the day, it's not Omari Hutchinson. It's a process. Javian Robinson, that's why I said, listen to my entire conversation. And what just let me learn people, because I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm going to take calls, you know. I am going to take calls, you know, because I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm going to take calls. All right? Because I want to know for sell a piece. I'm going to smoke on it today. And you know why me get so upset? You know why me get so upset? Me there in my house, sit down, guys. No, let me finish before I give you why me get so upset. Why me get so upset? I'm going to realize that we are the problem. Are we are the biggest problem? Are we are the biggest problem? You know why me get so upset? I was in my house, sitting down, working on some things in my house. I never knew nothing about this article. But two persons sent it to me. Those persons don't be disrespectful or nothing. Those persons don't be never be disrespectful. You know, say me have one of my brethren called me. And the man called me, yo JD, wagwan. I'm say, wagwan, my brother, everything good? You know, me not on a video, me not on a stream today, you know. Me have a day off and me have some other things dealing with and stuff. And him continue to talk. Him finish, you know. Him continue to talk. And he said, you know, say, me feel like some of them youth are use Jamaica. Because Omari Hutchinson this and that. And you make me follow a lot of them players there because you hype them up so much. And then them don't want to come and play for Jamaica. And I say, Omari did play for Jamaica, so me never have to tell people say he wanted to play for Jamaica or not. I hyped up the talent of the players them. I hyped up the talent of the players them, not necessarily if they want to play for Jamaica or not. So every player, I am just trying to look for the best for Jamaica. That's it. And the man got into, start telling me about how them use Jamaica. And I just turned on to him and said, brother, Jamaica is nowhere. England is nowhere. USA is nowhere. No island today is nowhere for footballers. It's all in their mind, and you have to respect them like they are to be respected. And if you disrespect them, they are not going to turn up, and you can't do nothing about that. And that is not unpatriotic, because nobody now take disrespect and then lay down on the ground. None of you guys in the chat. So and me and him almost argue on the same point, and I'm saying, Jano Star, I am not doing any stream, and you call me out of my way for provoke me. You know, so today I really came here upset on the matter, and I'm just saying we have to be careful, and we have to stop going to argument blindly. If when you hear people talk and them don't produce the evidence, just like myself, you don't believe it instant. You understand me? Don't beat up people. Because what the problem is, I am talking about the process. I am talking about the process. Omari Hutchinson influenced a lot of people to say that they wanted to play for Jamaica. So if we keep on disrespecting the youth without no evidence, I'm going to show you guys that you guys are the problem without no evidence. Because I know that some people personally, I know that they don't want anybody from overseas to play for Jamaica. So it's a perfect bandwagon for them to jump on. But I'm saying the honest people, look into yourself and see how you can dampen the road for other kids to come and play for Jamaica. And don't tell me about if them want to come, them would have come regardless of what them are here. No, don't tell me that, people. That means you're telling me that you can disrespect anybody and they just do whatever they want. That is not how the world works. And that's what I'm trying to argue. I'm not trying to argue the point of Omari Hutchinson playing for England or whatever. I'm talking about principle. We need to understand that we live in the world of Earth. You have something called Earth, and Jamaica is inside Earth, not excluded from Earth. So you know better than nobody else. Want to behave and translate to nobody else. You have to get up to times to international places. So the kids them coming from England, you have to respect them. The people them coming from England, you respect them. Them not lower down, no, and them not above, no. So if them come in a respectable manner, the best way to do is to respect the people. You have to respect the people. Don't come tell me about people use Jamaica. All right, my question is, yeah, because it's a time now for argue, because I've seen everybody. I see everybody conversation. I'm sure you know how deep my conversation is. That's why they call me the Kendrick Lamar of YouTube. Because my conversation is behind just one player, but you never catch it. So if the man that use Jamaica, Uno claim say I use Jamaica. Listen this now, you know. Why Uno can't use Jamaica for better on yourself? Because me see all of Uno talk, me no see Uno have nothing in your life. Why the JFF cannot use Jamaica for better themselves? Them still owe people money. Why the JFF can't use Jamaica and better themselves? Him value 20 million now. The JFF have a whip on FIFA every 5 years forget 5 million. Forget 5 million US dollars, not even euros. So him better for himself using Jamaica according to Uno. Me I'm showing you so on the logic don't make no sense, you know. On the logic don't make any sense. So how him use Jamaica, I'm turning himself in a $20 million man, going to a $50 million man, but Jamaica can't use them whole country with 3 million people in it and turn it in a 3 million extra for pay people when them come to the country. On the ego, I'm telling you, so when the ego meet the crossroad, on just accept anything where the dance people them say. On agree with everything where the dance people them say when the ego meet the crossroad. Because we can't use the actual country where we claim to say people are used. Oh, that makes sense. We can't use our own. So that means we're not bright then. We're not bright enough to use our own country to make our own things. Oh, that makes sense. Nobody now use Jamaica. Omari Hutchinson, popular than JFF before him come to Jamaica, and him more popular than JFF after. That is just the fact. So get real. Alright? Just like Liam Bailey tell you, Jamaica can't do nothing for him. It's just because they never asked him to expand on his point. Because maybe him just like money. I never said he like money. But maybe him just like money and no say, no day in a life, I'm going to play for Jamaica and make more money. You don't know what he thinks. You understand me? So let people expand. All right. I wish Southgate still had the job. Omari wouldn't do this now. I guarantee. Well, Demo, you can say what you want to say. All right. You can say what you want to say. I am just saying to you. On the pride and on the ego are the biggest downfall for you in your life. Me not ask you no. And every Jamaican will drop them pride and ego reach very far. And everyone will have pride and ego stuck up in them. Struggle for reach anyway in a life. I am not asking you. In your opinion, how did Jamaica diss him? I don't know. Just be honest. What them had said, Billy, Omari finally make him. No. An article said that England is willing to fight for him. Jamaica came in for him. He got 2 caps. And because he got called for the U21 and his progression, they saw the need to fight for him. But I'm saying all I'm hearing is, oh, if a man having passport or call the JFF, this, that, them not for bother come. Brother, who you think on is? Who you honestly think on is? Brother, on the ego is next level. I am very sorry, but on the ego is next level, man. On the can't see something wrong with a behavior there. United States, I look for player, I beg player. I call player. I send jet for player. Mexico, I give people nationality. When you say racist, when you say Mexico racist, and Mexican, I give black player nationality to play for them. And I try convince them to play for them. England, I try convince people to play for them. Germany, I steal people from England to play for them. Italy, get 500 players from across the world to play for them. Morocco, get one of the best team in Africa with them natural team. I get a whole new team. I try play for them. Nigeria, half a Nigeria team. I come from foreign as well. And if you're not good enough, you can't make the team. So then, what are we? Are we this big? Just honestly look into yourself. Are we this big? Well, for me, I don't have an ego. I would say no. We are not this big at all. And we need to face reality. And the reason why I'm going to say this is we are not this big because I'm talking about football. But if we want to go into other things as well, we are still not this big as them, just the same. And if they can drop their pride and ego and go for these people. No, Sherman Scott, I know who you are. So you can say whatever you want, Sherman. I know you say you just follow the delusional street. You're alright with that. You can buckle me all you want. Me tell you it's a hard talk today. And you say you want hard talk. So you're going to get buckle. You get tired for fling buckle until your hand drop off. Alright? So all I'm saying is going forward, people, because we are not that big. Just like how everybody else is not that big, because every other country can drop their acts and just try to work with the program. If we know we don't have something and we want to go out and look it, we'll work for it. No, but Spain Town, that's what they're saying. He uses Jamaica, but all of those people are egotistic people. That's using Jamaica because they prey on the poor people, them ego. And also use sympathy to make money off the poor people them. That's what they do in Jamaica. And the same people them that come out say, every one of them said that he's using Jamaica. Just check them background and see if one of them are use Jamaica the most. Because them are use all of the people, the poor people them fear for benefit our fight. All of them will come up with that statement. JD, you now get the main point. Why people them are cuss Hutchinson. The man sell with unicorn meat. It's you always defend some players when them do something wrong or find a way to give them leverage. All right, so you want me to stay on your point. All right then, no. So let me Bashko Gaming says I have always found ways to give them leverage. No problem. All right, so let me break down because now I came off my general statement, which is we have to know who we are. We have to know who we are. We are in a competitive market for players, and we have no players developing. That's 3 things all of we can agree on. Every day I'm on a way, I say the same thing. All right, but for some reason, when it comes on to we try to empathize towards people and make the decision and realize we're doing the betterness for Jamaica, even the one them that's not developed. Because if we bring in the best players them, like Lembekisa scored and come third, give us some money in our pocket. You get me? Without Lembekisa, we wouldn't score on Panama, so we wouldn't get any money. So that's a guy that came in and did something for us. You understand me? Yes. So yes, so let me argue Mr. Gaming's point now. So Gaming says he used Jamaica. The last time he said both of them, listen to what the guy said the last time. Both of them came in, and I've turned both of them down. The U21s and the national team. Give me time for me to assess myself and make my decision. That is exactly what the article says. So, Mr. Gaming, tell me which part in that him telling me say Jamaica first him want to play. We're gonna move to Mothersille. I'm just chopping up this. But I know that reading is essential, you know. So I've just read what the article stated the last time, you know. Which part of that he told you that he's gonna put Jamaica first? Or play for Jamaica first? So move your goalpost now and tell me what else we need to defend. Because the last article when he said he's gonna make his decision, he never tell me say I pick Jamaica either. We just said that we think he might go pick Jamaica. No, forward trucking, I've given my argument, but I'm answering to this guy in the chat, which is Gaming. So I said, I read the article that he just stated, say him use Jamaica, but the last time him never say I go play for Jamaica either. Him say I go make him mine up, but he need time. So him turned on England and Jamaica. So that tells you that you guy was telling the truth that he turned on both of them. We have to put things in context. So didn't say him use Jamaica, you know. The way him go about it could have do it better, to be truthful, and say, you know, ready to play for Jamaica, simple. But all right then, a better way to put that then, Gaming, fair enough. I like the way you put it there. Cause you say you never say him use Jamaica, because I want to get rid of that, because that is garbage. Saying that he used Jamaica is garbage. And I'm not subscribing to that, none at all. I just people who use Jamaica would ever say that, because it benefits them to say these things. But I know he doesn't use that. And me and a lot of people will disagree. He may use no Jamaica. Well enough for our chucky, man. Me not did 1 point, man. Or you can just have the show all over the place. You tell me so the argument will go all over the place. And me I try just finish off the argument and then go to Mothersille and the other ones them. So just hold on, man. Alright? Come on, man. Alright. Maybe, JD, you know what people mean by use Jamaica? Yes, Demo. Yes. They had explained themselves clearly. And I said it's bollocks. Demo. I said it's bollocks. Every single point, it's bollocks. Demo, the youth was playing for England before. And he just met the U21s now. He was playing for U19s as well. So Demo, what Jamaica can do if he make U21s? He never make U17s before, Demo? So please answer me. He might make all of the other ones them. So what Jamaica could do for him if he make U21s? He never make all of the other ones them? So what drop off? He might do better in club career. What drop off, Demo? That not make no, Demo, me telling you, Demo, me lose off for someone sometime, you know. Because look at that now. Just check for yourself. The man did make the he may make the senior team, you know. He make the U21s and he make all of the others them. So what the difference? Why you don't think he would have make it? Because in a Jamaica and play for the last time when you tell me saying I play good for Jamaica. So who are gonna use what he did for Jamaica and put him on a U21 team? That would have take away his credit of making the U21 team. It is what him do for Ipswich. Make him make the U21 team because he might make progression. He's making progression. So that argument dead. That argument dead. That argument, no, I'm just smoking all the topics them. That argument dead. He may use no Jamaica to get to nobody else. Because he made already a play for England already. He made a play for England already. So that is a non-argument. You go to people and know the history. You go to people now read nothing with them argument. That's a non-argument. That is just egotistic people trying to find ways to make it seem like Jamaica better than nowhere else. That is the problem. Because our own ego, and we decide say the people them are good until we see them better than what we have, then we try to run back at them. That's our problem. And then this the people them straight up. So are the people we are our own problem, and not the player the problem. Straight up. All right? Yes. How can Hutchinson this Jamaica when the same player them say him no good as whisper? Thank you MPW94. That's why I smoke all of the argument I'm the smoke. Do you agree that England under Southgate called the player who were torn with playing for them and Jamaica? No, but you can't move the goalpost, Demo. I just give you the facts that he played for England at any level, and this is the next progression, Demo. So you can't say you can't just skip it and not say my correct for advance the argument, because you know why I'm win, because you know me have the point. Me a beating up on the Leon Bailey, me a beating up on the Hutchinson so far, you know. All right, me a smoke on you know. All right, yeah man. But the one Dima go come with him bag of gymnastic, all right, and boom flick, all right. Me not have it. I am not having it. All right, me tell you say, please, JD, please educate the people that the player doesn't need cap to play in England like other local players. Yes, but everybody know that. He need a cap. He's one of the biggest talents in England from 16 years old. And then him just bring a team up in the best form. He's coming off the FIFA cover when he's actually going into the Premier League. So what that have to do with Jamaica? What that have to do with Jamaica? Nothing at all. Brother, you got too much, man. People, this is where none of you can come tell me, say, me more egotistic than you guys. None of you can tell me that ever in a life. Because I think that you guys are different level egotistic. Straight up. All right, yeah man, and that's how I look at you guys, straight up. Everyone that's talking about him use people and him stuff there, it's all because of your ego. I have nothing more to say. I provided evidence to everything what you had said just a while ago. So I presented the truth to you, but you want to look the other way to just keep on saying that Jamaica is the greatest place and him use Jamaica. I'm not accepting that. Do you think wrapping yourself into the Jamaica flag, Ivan Toney, what didn't Ivan Toney had a, you guys complain about Ivan Toney had a flag or something like that? So you guys have Ivan Toney as used in Jamaica as well. JD, on the boxing ring, fighting for his life. Will he win or fold? Yeah, Prince, I can't lose the argument, yeah. I cannot lose this argument because I produced all facts, and they can't come and chop up the facts. All right. It's St. Vincent. Okay, it's St. Vincent because I want to make sure. Yeah. JD, just accept it that we all have been tricked by Hutchinson. I have not been tricked by nobody. I have been proven that I can scout better than Meron Garden and everybody in Jamaica. That's the one thing I know. Over my record, it's proven that I know I can scout football talents way more than everybody in Jamaica. That's what it tells me. Or every one of them in the JFF. That's what it tells me. Omari Hutchinson never tricked me. Because I was the one standing telling you people, you must be mad. You're supposed to be cherishing this kid. Because this is one of the best players we are going to get. This man is going to be valuing 20 million in no time. And the whole I want to say me an idiot. But now when the kid start doing things, when me put down my career on the line to show how much me know about football. You saw life funny? I try to avoid that. So that's what I betted on. The player that he is. And he's showing me the player that he is. So that means I am correct. So what you should wonder why I know these things and our people them don't know these things. That's what you should worry about. And you know the reason people only tell me the one reason why me can know how good the player them is and uno can know how the player them is. The one that we are opposed to me. Tell me why. I could have get these guys so spot on right. How good they are going to be. You know why? Because I never tried to go in egotistic. I tried to honestly look at them as just another baller. And they are a Jamaican to me once they are able to play for Jamaica. That's how I look at it. I don't look at a local player different from no overseas player. I look at all of them as a Jamaican. And then I use what I learned in school to see what I'm looking for. And I'm assessing the other Jamaican players them and telling you guys that these are going to be astronomical talents. Please try your best to get them in. And then all I can hear, them are good, them need to work on themselves, and then everybody in the Manning Cup are the best players them. So the truth is, we don't want players. We want players to complement the players them that we have. So we can make money off the ones that want to be complemented. That's what we want. We want assistance. We don't want to open the floodgates. That's what we want. We want assistance to reach places. We don't want help. Because help don't just stop at 1 point. Help stop right, just go right over the table. So if a 50 of them and a 50 required, you take the whole 50. No, we want 7. We want 7 and then 20, 13 stay so because 14 need to sell and the league need to get improved and this and that. That's what we truly want. People, that's what we truly want. Even some who know in the chat that don't want, but you just don't know. You know why? Because if you have be an Englishman who claim to say on the field, you can't resonate to them. It make you feel like say you not good enough. Because why we have to send for go to England? So that it come like CC want turn an accountant and them send for JD a foreign for turn the accountant. So him can't feel good for accept me even when me a Jamaican. Because why them have to go a Belgium for JD? When Belgium have 10 times the higher level require education than what Jamaica would have had in that field. You understand me? That is the actual point. You get me? And that is the truth what we have. So we start to pick and choose. We only start to go for the higher names them. So that makes us start to select who. Oh, yeah, we have to go for Omari Hutchinson. His name get big. Omari Hutchinson we're going to target. We're going to leave Mothersille on the background. We're saying one play. You know, him saying one play. But you know what? Him name not shine like Omari Hutchinson. So let me try go for Omari Hutchinson. That's what it brings after when you start the selection and you only want assistance and not help. No. CC. I was just using it as a reference. I never said Belgium have higher level education in accountants than Jamaica. I was just using it in the footballing terms. Come on, CC, man. Follow the argument now, man. Jesus, guys, man. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Come on, people. So that is my take. Farah Chuckin said, Mothersille doesn't have a passport. Why you not tell the people them that? JD. Farah Chuckin, I have not touched Mothersille. I have not said anything about Mothersille. If you know Mothersille have his passport or not, then you know, since you know everything. Because you tend to know everything until I go and research it and prove when you say everything on us and no make no sense. So if you claim to say, him not have no passport, you give me the time to get the answer and come back to you. And my previous point was very clear. It doesn't matter if you have a passport or not. You claim to say you have a passport. Oh, you know that. Oh, you work for the JFF? Have the JFF actually ever contacted him? So, oh, you know that. Brother, don't stop with it, man. You give me the time to go and get it. You are talk to the player. And don't know. Oh, you know me, I talk to the player. Oh, you know me, I talk to the player. Oh, you know me, I talk to the player. You saw life funny? Oh, you know me, I talk to the player. I said, I am going to get the information. Oh, you know me, I talk to the player. That's what we not try to say. But stop, string the people along. String the people along. Done. Far out. Go pick up your ego in a truck. Alright? Yeah, man. Go pick up your ego in a truck. Because you missed my point yet again. And I'm going to try and be clear. Even if the player them don't have the passport, who cares? Me ask you a question. So if you say me, so me talk to the player, okay then, no problem. No, if you say me say that, no problem. Alright, yes. JD, runway, them boy, no man. I am here to baptize them, you know. I'm here to baptize them, alright? I'm here to baptize them. Alright, so my point is, every player, we should be looking for every single player. It doesn't matter who the player is. They should not be required to have no passport or nothing. We should be reaching out to people, asking them if they're interested to play for Jamaica, and then try to do them passport for them too as well. That is the standard going forward. Anybody that shows any interest. For trucking, I had said that I talk to other people and bring over the information to people in the JFF. That's what I said. All right. I never said I talked to the player directly. All right. But if you said that that's what you got from my conversation, no problem. But I had said just a while ago, far out, we are not bigger than nowhere else. So our attitude should be, we are 8 people. That's it. And I'm not going to accept nothing less. We should show the interest because we don't have those talents, regardless of what we want to say. Period. All right? Yes. As per the player, everybody in the chat, Mothersille have no passport people. But our conversation don't stop forward trucking. As per you. All right? Because the player has not come here, have not come here as yet and say anything. All right? Yes. But that's not the case. Forward checking. I said the standard should be, once a player is good enough, you deem it good enough, you go out there and try to get the player. Simple. JD, go convince him to get it. No. I can convince him to get the player. JD, why Meron Garden no recommend Mothersille? Bashko gave him because he doesn't know a lot of the players them. He doesn't know a lot of the players them. A lot of the players them that you hear them talk about and stuff, like when the names them come up, people that he knows, I would give the information to them as well. And other people recommended to play them. Devon Porter, myself, try ways to, Devon Porter directly connected to JFF. Me will give it to someone else and they give it to them. They don't know the players them. And this story of YouTubers don't do nothing. I heard a man sent me a clip of Mr. 433 talking about YouTubers can't get nobody in the team and that and that. Mr. 433, that tells me you just watch Jamaica football a year or just come in on Jamaica football. All right? Almost every player we play for Jamaica, a YouTube pretty much bring them here. Almost all of the players that we play in the last 3 years, it is based off YouTube. Because Devon Porter is from YouTube as well. And so almost every player. And let me repeat it as well, because I don't know who are convinced with information. Meron Gardner know half of the players them. And me said it right here, so. Him don't know half of the players them. And I don't think him care to know half of the players them. Alright? Yeah, man. So you only can click that and give that to 433. So let him get some more information. So he can go do some extra research as well. Because sometimes we don't have to talk out of turn, we have to research first more. Don't sell what people send you for sell. YouTube pretty much started overseas players to come here. Pretty much. That bulk of overseas players that you see coming here and the youth them to cause the confusion, it is YouTube built that. Because Mr. Spade never actually wanted, Mr. Spade said, they have to be 10%, 20% better. If we can get them to come here. If we can get them to come here, then we will accept them. And that's how we get them to come here. So, what you mean YouTube not do nothing for players here? What, brother? What wrong with you, man? Stop twisting sides, man. Just put the facts out there and people can see, because the people might listen to you, know the truth, So that's why they're not going to believe you. Because them know the truth. Them they're there for 3-4 years. You're not there for 2 years. You're not there for 1 either. Because if you're going to say that, you're not there for 1. You understand me? And this is the Hard Talk Show, people. All right? So 433, you get 55 seconds out of my day. All right? Yes. YouTubers can only highlight players. Uno never scout no players. Go with that. Simon at the first. So Simon is what? Firebrain. Firebrain, I think your brain is fried. You understand me? Something is wrong with you. And that's what I tell you, so the ego are the biggest problem. When you can't even have reasoning. Alright? Simon is a YouTuber. Just the same. You don't know the inner workings, so stop talking, my brother. I just explained something to you, which is a factual information, and you see, you jump up, you just get upset because of your ego. So I should change the title and say the ego of Jamaica, Jamaicans are our downfall at every step because you don't listen. You just keep on attack. Jesus God. And it's not everybody, Simon. I don't think. I know Devon get more people to play for Jamaica than Simon by 1,000,000 miles. No, Simon is a part of JFF now, but he was a part of YouTube. Just the same. And he's still putting out damn content. So what that means. So I don't know what people... Why wouldn't you just listen before? Because look, I've just called 433 name. Look at the mix up what they're gonna do. They're gonna clip it and sell a narrative to him, and he's not gonna listen to it and respond and say I'll start a story. That's the only reason. Because when you get something and you don't listen properly, assess it and then respond. When you don't do it, so fire brain fried. His brain is fried because he not listen to nothing what me just say. Because when I try to do a downplay other people work. So he might disrespect Devon Porter by extension of what him just say. And him don't have a clue when me just say, and nobody in a JFF get no player. Them not get no player for nobody. Not damn one player. Alright? Period. They have not got no player. And that's it. So all I'm saying is, we finish the Hutchinson point right there. So on 1 hour 8. Alright? This is the hard talk, people. The third point we're going to go upon is Mothersille. Alright? Mothersille. I'm going to go upon. So this hard talk show is going to let me have a lot of fights. A lot of fights. No, it's not. Nobody arguing over nothing. Listen. Listen. I am just breaking down things and let people know, because this argument is coming from how you should deal with players. How we should uplift ourselves. Because a lot of us go to America, we have to adapt different styles. We can't be like how we be in Jamaica. So why you wanna expect to deal with people like how you wanna deal with them in Jamaica? I can understand people inside Jamaica believe that they can deal with people anyway. I can understand that. But if you leave go foreign, don't come tell me about people have a kiss in the ass to do nothing. You get me? Because that not work. Straight up. Them said the new coach can get players who has he brought in. No, he has not brought in anybody either. Get the interview. Yeah, man. Farah Chucking. I will try and get to the kid. Remember the play. He played match yesterday. You know. So his league does not stop. You understand me? Because he's playing other games. All right. So you can't just Farah Chucking. That's what I've done. I fought on the stream to tell people that respect and approach is everything. And then you tell me, so you need to get the interview. Brother, respect and approach is everything. If we want people to do request the interview and ask him direct, okay, no problem, Farod. All right, I will try. But that is not the way Farod, for me, I don't jump in people DM. I don't follow people. I don't do nothing like that. You understand me? So I'm a man of principle. All right? Okay, Farah Chucking, whatever you want to say. No problem. You said I should request the interview. I will try and get the player on. I will try to talk to him, hear where his mind is, and we get it. Simple as that. You get me? So we can have a better understanding. And my point of talking to any one of these players is to leave them with a feeling that yes, they have met a Jamaican person that truly accepted them and want them to play. And I want to give off that belief as well that he wants to play. Everybody in the country wants him as well. That's my intention. So I know people would say that I'm an idiot and me cannot do this. No, I'm just different from you guys. I'm not egotistic, and I just want to do things the professional way that I see work in the rest of the world. All right? That's it. That's all I want. You guys can say I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna agree with you. Principle, I will go with first every time. All right, yeah, man. So wanna beat me, all know one. So Malik Mothersille, no? Malik Mothersille. Let me run through the Malik Mothersille and then we can take the calls. Malik Malik Mothersille, yesterday he played in the EFL. The EFL. I have a feeling this video is still not gonna go through none of these guys' ears, you know. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm just still trying to do give my takes and everything, you know. Like up the stream. Okay, JD, fair enough. Me just I make you know he doesn't have a passport as of yet. Well, tell you what. Farrod, Farrod, one thing I don't. Let me just work on it. I am going to make so far. When you know about the passport, like I say, you know already. When me I gonna know, everybody are gonna know as well. All right. Yes, that's it. If it wasn't for YouTube, JFF would not be where they Bashka Gaming, that is 100% fact. So people can spin, Dima J can spin around the 50 goal posts or anything. Dima, we remember when Mr. Speed them, I say, yo, them don't want a body. Them have everybody they want. We remember all them stuff there. So, you know, when a day I just want hear Dima. Nobody with them foolishness then. So anyways, guys, that's just my argument. He needs he needs a passport to play forward trucking. That is true. That is true. We know that. But my argument is the way we approach things should change. That's all I'm saying. So use StreamYard, Billy, for call in if you can. I can make other people come in. I can make other people come in. Simon interviewed Mothersille and he did say his documents was close to be ready, and that was 2 years ago. Brown Bear, that's what I said. I am a person of just relax. I said I'm going to get the player, tried to get the player. I'm not going to promise you know that I have to get him because I know that the kid is playing and I'm not going to bully anybody. Everything about me is class, principle. You understand me? I want people to deal with me the same way how I deal with them. You understand me? So I will check on him, make sure he's all right and everything. And then I tell him that he has a lot of fans in Jamaica and they would really want to know about him. Then we bring him here and when him talk, hear about him, let we know about his life story. And then we ask him how far he is in the documents. Those are the ways we can treat things because we want when he comes, other players can come on as well. So Dion Rankin, he knows Rankin, and those guys, all of those guys are Jamaicans, you know. They can play. So my intention is to make sure when he talks to me, he believes that we want all of them. So even if the JFF don't want them, I want when I talk to him, he wants to just go doing paper. He's convinced that he can play. You know, I am not scamming anybody into want to play, into telling him position, but I'm just saying I want to talk to him so good. He feels like yes, this is the motivation I need to come and play for Jamaica. I don't want to be on YouTube telling no man boy I'm committed and this and that. That sound like the people where did want just local players in the team. So them just use this narrative now for jump with what they want. You understand me? And that is my take on the people. You can't beat me. I want Jamaica be better, and I know what will get Jamaica better, and it's to get the damn better players them, which all of you guys agree. So why a calm approach is not the best approach, people? Come on, man. Come on, man. Hard talking to people. JD, I think I understand. This phrase you going through is called denial. It's when you're wrong, but talking your way into thinking you're right. I understand. Alright, Omzo, you can say all you want. You can say all you want because what have I said wrong? I never said Malik Mothersille as his passport. So what are you talking about? Omzo, just move your ass here, man. But in denial. When you connect with him, JD, catch a direct flight. And ask him if he desire to play for Jamaica. All right. Listen, forward trucking. You want to go in my head because that's you go like smart, you know. You go like smart. Listen to me. I am not scouting for Jamaica. I would just like the players them play for Jamaica, and because I've been talking about them so long, they tend to give me a different level of respect. You understand me? Which I respect that and show that, and it shows Uno, if Uno did show them respect, them would actually maybe they would know. That's the difference. You see your life on it? So maybe it's the person I am. Why people respect me so much? Except Uno. Except Uno. Because Uno cannot comprehend what I am. Uno cannot comprehend that what I am. But everyone else in the world can. Which is sad, bro. Come on, man. I wouldn't know the problem, man. I wouldn't want nobody play. I wouldn't know the problem. Yeah, man. I'm ever run with the boy Umzo, man. Umzo a fool, man. You know? Run with Umzo. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, we say he played yesterday again. He went back to striker. They played Stevenage. He went back to striker. All right. He went back to striker. Let me get it load. And he had a 7.3 yesterday. So, I think that him mixing from wing forward to striker is definitely helping him. All right. Imaxit, are you sure you want to expose the baller to the delusional crowd? No, but any one of them come on my stream and disrespect the player or say anything where me not like me, I block them from a channel. All right? Listen to me. If I do any video I'm doing with any one of these ballers and any one of them come in my channel and be disrespectful or say anything bad, it's the last damn time them coming on this channel. All right? Yes. Last damn time. All right? Yes. JD, Demo waiting on the phone line. Demo can wait on the phone line. Demo not gonna talk to himself after me not answer him. The players watch the videos on their family members or their family members, so they met a lot of you from a long time. Jason Guna, you know say that a facts, and I know that a facts, so I'm not going to argue with none of them. All right, yes, but I told them I'm going to block them ass. If they want to get blocked is when I do a video with any one of the kids them, and none of them come and be feisty. Believe me, I find out someone in Jamaica and thumping up, or in America and thumping up, very bad. All right, some hard thump and a hard talk, a hard thump when I get. If me ever do, when you tell me to get the kids them, I want to come here and a chat and I go like, you know, and this to you them. Believe me, at the last time when I go come here, come up on a blocking streak like Drake. Wally thump. I'm black when I get on top of that. All right. Yeah, man, JD. That means everyone who disrespect any Jamaican player should be blocked, like Chris Smith, who they are this Jamaican players on a regular basis. All right. Ah, God. Why me try fight? You know, me feel like you know want Jamaica football get better. You know, Claudine, right? You know, why me I gonna expose people to them mad this year? Why me tell you? All right, you know what? Let me try get the discard open. Cause me have like 30 minutes. Me have 50 minutes. So let me try get the discard open, people. All right. So me can get to come in and speak, you know. I have to rewatch from the start. You discussed Bailey. Yes, man. I discussed Bailey already. Maybe you beat me, you know, cause I did butter them today, you know, man. I butter them, you know. Yes. So let me open the discard, so I can hear what Demo and him friend them I say, you know. Cause I am no friend with none of them. I have no friend with none of them. All right, call and chill. What is it? Call in. I don't even use these damn things, so I don't even know them work. All right, so let me try get a list card link. So guys, this is the link if you want to call it. Billy, did you listen the interview on CVM with the old Rastaman? Oh God, yeah. Yes, I did listen to him, man. It's an embarrassment, man. It's an embarrassment, you know. But I had some history. I had talked about him, you know. Remember, I did him and my boy there, and I showed you why one reached further than the other. Yes, I did a comparison. Yes. So I think I have the Discord open. People, you can come in the Discord and give your take. I have just posted it here. Let me try and so my discussion, because my conversation is not going to be all over the place. So we have discussed Leon Bailey, we have discussed Hutchinson, and we have discussed we have not discussed Mothersille as yet, but obviously it's on the screen. All right, yes. And if you want to go to the extent of talking about the game tomorrow, I have no problem. All right, yes. If you just come in, please do hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Let me check the like, because I've not actually. One second, I've not actually. All right, so Demo, the line is right there, so you could have called it and come in. I think it's right there. calling is available. All right, so let me try get the. Hold on, calling. All right, let me see if I have calling or mic and no, I don't have any calling here. 1 second, guys. Let me add a calling to this. All right, what is beta? Yes, I think beta is the one. Calling. All right, calling. All right, Discord. I think this should be good enough. All right, Discord. All right, so it should be good enough now. Let me see who's here. All right, nobody's here as yet. So, why are they talking as if that they wanted to desperately come in and all sorts of madness? But yet still I've opened the call in and none of them came in. Oh, all right. All right, so guys, let me set the thingy. I'm gonna do it for like a couple minutes. You know. Yeah. So I think this video I like the hard talk topics them. You know. Yeah. So. Massive respect. All right, so 115. We still can get up to 170. Yeah, so let me set up. Big up one. All right, so before we start, you yet? 1 second. Hello, Demo. How are you hearing me? Because Chevron is there. Oh, okay. You know, I'm an idiot because I am not hearing you guys, you know. It was muted. You guys are hearing me now? Demo?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Guys, let me know if you're hearing a feedback so I can mute it. Let me know. All right, so go ahead, Demo. Big up, Demo. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Big up, boss, and big up the chat. Hope everybody are here good and stuff. I'm not stay long, JD.
You never ever stay long. I know that. So just go ahead.
but this is literally about the Omari Hutchinson situation.
Go ahead.
Like, I have 2 questions, boss. I ask them in the chat.
No, just ask the chat now. Why you come here to ask me? Yeah, me not answer you. Me not talk. Me a give the floor. You see?
Me not understand. Are you sure?
No, ask the fans then. Me not talk. Me not argue. All right. No, ask the question and then answer them when you come off.
Yeah, me not call for talk to the people in the chat, boss. See? So you said, like, I have always called your show asking about Omari Hutchinson. From the get-go, bro.
Yes.
Every time, right? Because when you are the man, we have the links and you talk to people and all of these things.
Yes, we talk to people. Yes, that is true. Go ahead, sir.
A million times on the show when people are come out and I say, the man no want to play for Jamaica, brother. Really. And you come out and you say, no, sir, that's a lie. The man want to play for Jamaica. Why people are come out and say him no want to play for Jamaica?
All right.
Say to you, JD. It no seem like say the man want to play now because every time I call up him no come. And there's a million excuses. Yeah, say, oh, you know, so them call him up and rare. I mean, like, we mean how me know so them call you know, so me know so them call him up. So I know why you not ask me.
No. But 1 second. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. The call I got you. Make sure it in a double up. Context matters, Dima. And what you just did is jumble up everything in a one because that is over a stretch of time. So when you came and said, oh, you know them call him, the coach come out and said that it's no, the coach sources them came out and said they only call him the one time. I'm saying one time. So that I was accurate to say that they never call him back after the first time. They went in after when the barely situation, and he said he came out and said he turned down Jamaica and England to work on himself. So really, if you put context to it, you know, I have not said anything wrong. I was not deceived. Is exactly what I knew was the situation. They only contacted him one time. He said he wanted time. And then when the Liam Bill period, they went back in and he said he still wanted more time. That's the only 2 times they contacted him.
Hold on. So I just want some straight up yes and no. Zine? So I gotta ask you this. You say you were not deceived. Did you believe that Omari Hutchinson would have played for Jamaica? Yes or no?
Yes, I believe that he would have played for Jamaica. Yes, I believe that. Yeah.
Right. So do you now believe that he will not play for Jamaica and play for England? Yes or no?
I am not sure. I'm still not sure. I will wait and see.
We can't bother with JD. But what
See, you
what
ask
else
me a
you have
question
to
and you ask me a question and I answer.
No, but we say yes or no. What do you
And
mean
I
you
said,
know?
I don't think I don't know if he's gonna play for Jamaica or England. Because it doesn't seem like it's sure if he's gonna play for England either.
So even after this article, all right.
Yes.
So do you believe that he will ever play for Jamaica in the future? Don't put it that way. Forget
I
England.
don't think it's impossible. It's not
He's a,
impossible, Demo. Because if
all
he
right.
doesn't play for England and he wants to play international football and wants to play for Jamaica, he does. I don't know until he plays until he puts on an English main team jersey. That's when I said
Yeah.
he cannot play and he can't play for Jamaica none at all. And Demo, my question back to you then: oh,
Yeah.
you know something about me to the man? Why he never play already for Jamaica? Or you don't know, him get deceived into a position and him never shoot. Him feel like people are going him for Jamaica. Oh, you know the story around it?
Boss, JD, stop asking them questions upon the life. Cause you know better than that. Boss, stop it, bro. Stop it. There's no deception. There's nothing like that, brother.
Okay.
Like the man, and like me that mentioned in the chat, I think that if Southgate was still in charge of England senior team, I don't think Omari Hutchinson would have made this decision. It's because this new manager now, with the same with the Gibbs White and all of them guys, Angel Gomez, never look for see the first team under Southgate, but because this brother now used to them players from the under 21, I believe that now him see him chance, him can take it.
Okay.
Because this coach now coming in is willing to give these people a chance. Zine, I'm a believe that's why him back will go on for play for England. That's just my belief. So me used to follow you.
And I'm okay with that, Demo. So Demo, so the last question, because that was a main part of the show. So you think that he used Jamaica? Explain that point if you agree or if you disagree.
So why I was asking the question about if you believe that players can like put out themselves out there to make it seem like they're gonna choose a team. Like when we mentioned with the flag wrapping up after the promotion and stuff, I believe that all eyes would have been on him that time. Of course, him have Jamaican heritage and stuff. Him free for wrap the flag and thing, but that it playing at the mind of some things, brother. Like the coach I just say, him can have the option, then he can do that. And it can sway people's opinions. No, I'm not gonna say push people over the top or whatever. But listen, him have the option that if him do this for a good season, I might have to call him so that him not gonna choose the option there. Simple. That's all I mean. I that thing people mean by using.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, respect, Sir Demo. All right, so Demo say him have to go. I know him busy. Him always busy, Yeah, man. So let me mix. We have Chevron in here. We have CC in here, and we have Jamaican Guna. So we're gonna make Chevron go, give him point, and then we get CC and Jamaican Guna in, and then everybody can do them thing after.
Yes, Billy Diamond. Bless up yourself. Bless up everybody in the chat. Yeah, I'm here. I understand what Demo is saying with the flag wrapping, but at the same time, the big selling point for Omari Hutchinson was his performance in Ipswich Town team. That propelled him to be in the eyes of England. And before that, this guy was already making the youth team, so it wouldn't be Jamaica wouldn't be the selling point for him. He was already a selling point because he was a wonder kid, and the transition of him coming up, it was already progressing there. Another thing too, where a lot of Jamaicans don't want to acknowledge, we come from different cultures, and one of the big things, like over here, for the kids, they talk about the internet bullying and how other kids articulate themselves to other children, and it's big in the English culture where online bullying and all of them things there, is taken seriously, So if I'm a parent of a child over here in England, I would say to my child, look, because a lot of the English Jamaicans or the Jamaicans that migrated to England do watch these programs. And I would say to my child, say, no, you know, don't go them place here, because at the level of disrespect and how they treat people, you know, and that is a sad part of it, you know, because even some comments go as far as to say that them are going to do bodily harm to people. And that is not good. We are trying to sell something
Carla,
that is going to
very good point, because that is what I wanted to touch. I forgot that one because true people started to attack me because I'm trying to say to them, you don't know how powerful the internet is. So with the Liam Bailey case, I wanted to put that in it so people can see a Liam Bailey Jamaica now and I say I disrespect the national team and then maybe try attack him and maybe dead or Liam Bailey get dead. So we have to be more responsible in our action and come and do retraction and them stuff. They will get something wrong. You get me? Just like Omari Hutchinson as well. People in England, just the same. You're going to try to stop a man food because you don't know the truth around it. You understand me? And at the same time, you're stop other people from even playing for the country. So what is your purpose? So I want to ask a lot of them people, what is your purpose? Do you want Jamaica to have a possible chance to do something good? Or you just want to wreck the chance because of your ego? That is what I wanted to say, you know? Yes, that is what I wanted to say. But good point. Love the point that you touched, boss, because I had that, but because the chat I had to be fighting hard for my life, as what they said today. Yeah, I never remember that one. Good point.
I want to make this clear because I migrated from Jamaica for the last 7 years to England, and me see the big difference in the culture. What we Jamaicans might deem as normal, I just word of mouth. People not gonna do their thing there. Over here, it's not like that. If somebody tell you something, it's on site. You know, so the perspective and the culture is different. You know, I want people to understand that. You know, if I am suiting a girl or I'm pursuing a girl, I'm going to pursue her to the best of my ability. You know, me not gonna make she go to her way. Me, I go look for her. If we say we are gonna pursue a player, you know, we're supposed to pursue them to the best of our ability. It is not about them. Them have to bow down and come to we and then think there. You know, some of the time we have to humble ourselves, you know, because the humble calf drink the most milk. And a lot of Jamaicans supposed to know that term there. And another thing too, you know, a lot of people like they toe the line when it comes to this thing about players from over here coming to play for Jamaica, you know, and they won't say it outright, you know. They won't say it outright and say, boy, they prefer the Jamaican players that are born on the island. But they toe the line and they will try to make it seem like the player overseas is not a better player. You know, in retrospect, we're not trying to belittle anybody on the island. We're not trying to lift anybody higher over here. But if somebody is playing and performing good, you know, they should get a chance to get a look in. You know, even the Mothersille issue, you know, I think that player should have got a look in from a long time. For the youth teams, a lot of young players should have got a look in for the youth teams. But guess what? We overlook them because possible we say we want the youth them from the island to progress, but we don't have the finances to make the youth them progress. So what are we doing? We are become a hindrance for our own success. You know, I want people to understand that because of how we react, behave, or how we feel entitled to behave, you know, we push a lot of people away from a culture that a lot of people love.
Facts, we are telling you, facts.
If you are over here in England, I may I tell you, a lot of English-born Jamaicans are even more Jamaican than how I am. You see, a lot of them, when I'm here, me can look outside my window and just look upon a man and know saying Jamaican by the way how he behave, how he carry himself. You know, I know saying integrated in the culture. But you know, I just want people to have a little bit more compassion and have a little bit more understanding. And if we are suit all of them player here, why the sense when time we bring them to Jamaica, we are gonna say, Omari Hutchinson, whisper better than you. No, it doesn't look good. It's not a competition. We are one Jamaica. If at any chance in any point in time we want better, we need to work on coming together, the diaspora and Jamaica itself, and we go forward.
Yeah, man, yeah,
That's
man.
what I'm saying for
And
now.
it should start from the people them we make money off of the back of Jamaica. So it should start with from the vloggers them we make money off the back of Jamaica. It should be mandated that we try to uplift the damn players them and uplift the direction we are trying to go in. Because if Jamaica not gonna wear not gonna get the money because we can't talk about United States because we not gonna get one view. So you better start talk better for them kids, yeah, because it on a life depend on it. So you need to start actually protect on the investment. Obviously, me know you can pray upon the youth them in the culture, but believe me, if Jamaica get better by bringing in the proper players, them, on the money can go up to as well. So if you not do it for money, it can actually help on as well. So what money eyeball and look further. All right, yes. So anything you not do it for, it help on. Anything you not do it for, it help on. Believe me. So let me bring in the other man them because we are running out of time. So we have Big Bad CC and Jamaican.
Yeah, so yes, sir.
We have determined.
My time.
Go ahead. Yeah, CC, make a point short in the CC because everybody have to get intro.
So what?
But listen,
So hold on
CC,
there.
the same time
You know,
as what
if you
Chevron
come
just
to me
get.
and say, make the point short.
CC,
Hold on,
because you see your time and a bad like you want to take over the show. All right?
No, I'm not going to take over the show. I touch some points still.
All right, so touch some points. So, no, CC, what me try to do is get everybody intertwined for talk. That's what me try to do. So me want everybody start them conversation. So just make us your main point so Jamaica can go and then determine and then everybody can have the conversation. Yeah, go ahead.
So let me touch this, Siobhan. In terms of when you say, people read the thing about whisper better than Omari. You have to understand, say, Jamaican people, them have one tendency. We as people, we do it with everybody. Like Jamaica, people at Jamaica, we see Flemings play. We tell us that Flemings can't play football. And a born in Jamaica. So they see there's this culture, bro, where I think a lot of I don't know. You say you migrate from Jamaica, so I don't know how you don't connect to it. Where you know, say, Jamaican people, we say whether you're born in Jamaica or you're born overseas, then we make certain statements. So a man who say Fleming is not good. So is it what him say Fleming is not good? How do you categorize that? Are you saying that he's biased? Are you saying that he should not be speaking of Flemings that way because Flemings won't play for the team? Because they're going to say that. Them even probably say whisper better than Flemings. So is it that you're looking at it from the same point of view when they say whisper is better than Flemings, that you would look at it from the same point of view if they say whisper is better than Hutchinson? Clearly, them rate whisper. If they had rated Flemings, they would have said the same. And there are people who rate Omari Hutchinson, JD for particular, rate Omari Hutchinson. You rate Omari Hutchinson, so you would say Omari Hutchinson is better than whisper.
CC, me just want you to jump in an argument here. So what happened when time the evaluator them I said the same thing? When nothing goes so but based off through them are the same thing as we are. Oh, you answer that now.
No, that's all right. But look, may I show you something then. All right. Antonio, people can tell you Antonio is and them can say, Antonio possibly is the best striker we have. And why are they saying that? They must say that because of that's what they think. So I think that we make a mountain out of a molehill.
CC, you never listen to me just say no. Me say what happened when time the person them with evaluate talent and make them big decision there because them think them big mistake there because them think exactly.
Yeah, but
like
to be honest, I'm sure JD. I think
because me know that me no CC, me know that I'm a fuck, So that's me. I think when how you respond to that.
All right, so I think with the evaluator is so the evaluation system thing now with persons evaluating. For example, when we hear people always saying Charlton coach says XYZ about Dixon and stuff, I feel as if Jamaican players or players that are developed locally are always on the back end. Whether there's this perception that they are not developed properly, even if they go over into the system and they're playing and they're probably more talented than the next player that is there. It's always this, you're not developed properly. So I think they go in under so to me, the Jamaican players, the players that are locally developed have to have a better mental fortitude because you're going into a situation where you're always the underdog or they're always at the back end. Before you come in, the perception is that you are not properly developed. Before them watch you. So even when they're watching now, you're probably out there trying to impress more than you should and make even a mistake. And they say, see, they're all right. Yeah, true. One, tick off. He's really not properly developed. So I'm thinking that they go in the environment more pressured than the child that is coming up in the environment, JD. The kid that leaves Jamaica at 18, going to England or going to Belgium, is more pressured than the kid that is growing up in England, coming through the ranks. Because they are trying to go there to make an impression that, yo, I am good enough to replace this child in this position. And then, you know, JD, when anxiety reads certain things.
But Cece, what me try? You explain the side of them going out and getting evaluated, but I'm talking about when players come to Jamaica and we are putting in, because remember, now you just say we have the problem as a culture, you know. So because we have that problem as a culture, you think it's right for we to have an evaluator from our culture, or we forget a fair evaluator to push us forward? Because now we clearly see maybe we don't have the same level of talent coming from the other places. You get me? Like, for instance, the man who come from England will always be better, even if the Jamaican one has a higher ceiling but needs some more work and everything. At that time, he might be better because obviously he might do way more work, 10 million miles over the next one, just because of just availability. All right, so you don't think you need somebody that have no bias and I'll just pick the next man and then tell the next man say I'm not good enough on the work on him game.
Well, all right. So to be honest, as I said, you would probably look at an independent evaluator, JD, and say, oh, you want somebody who
is
not biased. You know, to be honest,
Cece, before you go,
I'm sure you
before you go, Cece, before you go, remember, say that happened to Leon Bailey, you know. Where man say Leon Bailey ordinary, you know, and them have play up on the line, you know, and then it happened 6 more times, years after, you know, so it keep on happening. Whichever evaluator we have, you know, and all of those evaluators are always Jamaicans until
but look,
yeah, go ahead.
Look at it. What you just said. You said person say Leon Bailey was not good enough. The person who said that was Jamaican, right?
Yes. No, that's what I said. Yeah.
As I said. Yeah. So you see that. Yes, I come back down to what I say. He say I'm saying. He saying. You hear me?
Yeah, man, it's a chip out, but you're good now. You're good now. Yeah.
Somebody call me, man. I just but I say I would be in favor of a non-Englishman, non-Jamaican evaluator. Being that I don't want the perception to be that this person have English ties. Right now, I would be interested in a Brazilian evaluator or an Argentine evaluator or a Spanish evaluator. Anyone, because they don't have some allegiance to either English or Jamaican, because a lot of our players are dual citizens of England and Jamaica. So, and you have some of them are Jamaican. Because I think when it comes down to that, the perception is limited. So to be honest, people don't understand that. You see, to me, perception is a key thing in everything. If he's an English person, people are going to say, no, man, he has English leaning. He's English left. He's English leaning. If the person's a Jamaican, is local leaning. You understand that?
Okay, so you're pretty much saying that because people need to get blamed for these big ass errors that they're making, you have to just take away the perception from it, and in order to do so, you have to take away the location. Okay,
take away the location, because if you take away the location, a man can say, yo, why is a Brazilian picking this? But the Brazilian, him now have no English ties and he now have Jamaican ties. All he does is make an evaluation on players and bring in players. I think we could have a non-Jamaican, non-English scout. Somebody that is not Jamaican, somebody that is not English, and that person, the perception of bias is not there. Because to me, I will always think that an English scout is going to be biased to English developed players. And I will think a Jamaican scout...
You're free to believe that. You're free to
believe that. And a Jamaican scout will be biased towards Jamaican locally developed players. That is how it is going to, like, that is going to be the perception in a JD, because... For example,
I actually agree because that is what's happening now, but I couldn't really see around it. But no, you put it now. I can't believe I'm agreeing with CC. I actually agree. Because you know, born out CC, but I actually agree. I actually agree with CC and that one. I'm very sorry, people, but I agree. Maybe that's the reason, and that is one of the main reasons why we have this big problem today. I
You have to
fully
understand
believe
the
that.
concept because me I gotta tell you, say JD, if you're an English person and you're picking players and you have to tell me say the person local is not good enough, and then the player that you're bringing, say the English person was bringing like a Ian Frey and some other guys from the US and Canada, then I couldn't say anything. But then you're bringing the persons that you're bringing are of English dual citizenship. So me say no man, but everybody that you have scouted comes from this particular area or demographic. And you're from this demographic. So me I look point and say, oh, then why is it that all these people coming from this demographic? You're not looking in the North American region. We don't have players in the Panamanian region. We don't have any.
People, not beat CC, but see what CC are trying to do is, because we have a culture. Remember, the man started to say that some majority of the people them think. So people got things say them not truly free deal with the local guys. Them good enough if them pick every Englishman them, even them know them better. But then we would accept it more if they come from a Brazilian. I mean, actually agree with CC.
JD, I agree with CC to a point, but you still have to take into consideration that there are people out there that genuinely believe that no other better scout, coach, footballer going to come out of anything other than Jamaica. Even the skill call thing yesterday. Even how he spoke about Rennie Smoes, it was embarrassing. You understand? So even that within itself, CC, me understand what you say, and you have a strong point.
We have to bring in the next two guys right up there. So as
you
finish,
yeah.
Man, come in, please.
Yeah, but me finish my point still and say, my thing is this, JD. There's a microcosm of people. I don't think they represent the masses of people, right? The microcosm like the Alan Skill Cole, the Paul Young, all of those guys, you have a little, and I think some people have resentment. I think probably Paul Young have a resentment based on who the coach was at the time and based on him not probably being further, getting more games in the squad. So you have to understand, say, his viewpoint can come from that perception. But I think when a lot of persons paint the picture saying, Jamaicans are done, so Jamaican don't sense. It's like people take offense to that, and the automatic thing is pushback. So you always have the tug of war. The thing we're gonna leave this with JD is this. There's always this local. It's a local versus diaspora. People don't understand the key to this now. Country versus town. Town people believe that they are better than country people. That is the perception. So if you come from town or you play Manning Cup, you're better than the player that plays the Costa Cup. And then that translates. The same people are migrating and the same people are in the space. And it translates when they go overseas. So some people think the perception is foreign is better than yard. So it comes from the very thing in Jamaica where you have town people, Manning Cup people believes that they are better than country people. So it comes from that.
CC, so you're pretty much saying that a Kingston are the problem. So for boom of Kingston. And
no, I'm not saying about Kingston, but it is a problem. But look into it. It's a problem because right now the footballer go a certain way. A countryman in a football. Something else. The person who was a team manager, a country him come from. The person who is the president, a country him come from. You understand what I say? Remember, I said the town man them right now vex who are on JFF, because it's not town man around JFF.
Okay.
So you have to look into the perception. You have to look into the perception of how these things are. Town versus country. I come a long time. How much countryman can get in a Jamaica team? No, it gone to Jamaica local versus because that has always been the perception. And a man coming from foreign and I'm tell you say, people are begging barrel, people are begging money. So people take offense to that because they're saying that automatically from you go up on the plane, the thing say the water is better. And it's just a perception in a JD. I'm not saying the one that's saying that, because I've traveled. I'm in a really busy, I think anybody can go anywhere in the world. I personally believe that. Anybody, the same place where you can go, JD, I have access to go there.
Of course,
there. I just need to do the right. Yeah, but I just need to do the right things. And
yes.
I will be afforded the same opportunities.
So, thank you. Yes, and you have to do the right thing for stay there as well too. Because if you do the wrong thing and behave that certain way, you go back a yard.
Because everybody have them jurisdiction, so that's why I'm saying to you that facts. The same opportunities are abound to everybody. But I think that sometimes, for example, I migrate, I'm a go foreign, I'm see it, I'm come to Jamaica, I'm make it look like the man when I come a country and I deal with the man. Make it look like him don't have the same possibility of going overseas. I've seen people do this, JD, where they get visa.
CC, me I tell you, CC, you could have cut it short, say it with your chest. As Kingston people are the problem. We have a different level of ego. And that's the problem. Because the country people are more calmer. That's what you pretty much are saying. No? And them look on things different. That you say, man. So you have to say it in a CC. Me know you have to run away.
Listen, me just tell you, say, if you look into it, and a lot of companies in Kingston, a country people, a CEO, country people, a CFO, country people, and managers. When COVID come, when COVID come,
you tell them here.
When COVID
you just don't want to say it. You keep on saying different words.
COVID come,
CC, I take all the time.
Whole town empty. But anyway, my time done still.
Yeah, but you can't stay. One, me hear about me that say friend with people. One, me know your name JD Pinnock, JD Bernard, JD Butler. All right, me and my friend one. I just the points them me take stance on, but you could say me a JD. Oh my God. One. If you look on the back of this, boy, you're going to call me a different name. But tell you what, I am going to take my time, and then I will announce them next week. Next week, Wednesday, I'm going to show my collection what I have. And then you can give me all of the names that you want to give me. All right? Billy and CC a friend. No. Me and CC and a friend. Brother, should the man CC, you see make people from town I hate me now, CC? Tell it, I'm gonna kill CC. Determine and Jamaican go and determine. Jump in, Jamaican go and jump in. Jamaican go and you don't want to kill my brother. Me and CC and a friend here. Alright,
Good morning, Billy. And big up the panelists and big up the people in the night chat. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Anyway, I tell you, big up on yourself. I have a few points. Based on what CC was just saying a while ago, I agree with aspects of what he said in terms of what us as Jamaicans think about certain things. Mm-hmm. But based on what I've seen with my own eyeball them, is when you go out in the world, it's based on quality. Not every single English player who's born in England gets to even play for a team. Not every single player. And when you go to West Ham, and you go, let's say we got Peterborough, for instance, is not every English player get in. If you're good enough, you're going to get over the man who is the worst because coaches want to win. So I disagree with that to say, oh yeah man, a man get favoritism because if a man rocks, no matter where you come from. If a man a baller and you come in and you prove yourself, they're going to put you on the side. There's always going to be biases because people are biased naturally. But we are going to always say the cream are going to float to the top eventually. So if you're good enough, same thing like when Whisper just come in and they decide and him then and the turn. Him never start. And then him start working way up and him start play good and then them business about English player, they say them want to win. So them are going to bring in the person who them think give them the best chance to do so. So it's not all about this where you come from. It when it boils down at the end of the day, people want to win. So you're gonna have people who maybe initially start out with their biases, but then eventually they will come around to saying, listen me, this is about the quality who the player offer. And players such as Leon Bailey are examples, Shamar Nicholson are examples of people who are from the grassroots, who are from Jamaica, born here, and have gone overseas to do themselves proud. So you can't, me not buy that. Me not buy lowering the bar to make some man win. Me not buy giving participation trophy, bro. Me buy your work off a merit. You understand? If you have 15, in England, you probably have about a nice 50,000 footballers. And not every one of them are going to be playing for the Premier League. Not all of them going to play in the Championship. Not all of them going to play in League 1 or League 2 or even the conference. Some man never good enough to play in a conference, father. Because when them go on conference side, them don't make it. Because you have another man that are better than them. And that man don't have no business where you come from in that instance. Because people want to win, bro. That's the objective of football now, if you win. So I don't agree with that aspect. But in terms of how a lot of Jamaicans think, and I don't think it's a microcosm either, I don't think it's a small amount, I think it's a big amount of people. And if there's not a big amount of people, then let's just say there's not a big amount of people. They're very noisy. So the one that will make the most talk, I see them national television skill call up on last night, I shot garbage. You understand what I mean? National TV in the pan, and I talk something, and I disrespect the only man who ever carry
Jamaican go, I have to start agree with you, say, majority of Jamaica think so. Because everybody that's big, I saw them think. And them are service a set of people, and them are in power of those places to service. So, no most the same with the people them think. Why you talk so strong?
Let me tell you something, JD. Let me show you our vibes. Me am a public figure, right? So you see if me and a person have a discussion in a private conversation, and me learn that based on my work what me do, me learn the information when them give me. Me all talk about where them tell me and them don't know so them me a talk about, you know. Because me I go use it and me I take the idea and put it out in the public space without them actually knowing that them me I talk about or them give me the idea there, you know. You understand me? I say so. A lot of people you will give a person an idea, and that person take that idea and expound upon that idea beyond where you did talk. So when you hear some man say certain things about Jamaican football and local versus overseas, them know where them I say. No, my point about this is the second point that I'm trying to make is this. I think it's the other way around. I don't think the English-born players are using Jamaica. I think Jamaica use them. Because enough of them and them boy do not rate them and them. The only way them rate them and them are because them and them make a win match. Them don't want to put at a 23-man local base side out on a football field and tell them to compete in a Nations League. They don't want to do it. They want to use the English-based players them, but them not rate them, bro. Them just, come here, so man. We going to use you now still, but we not really rate you, you know, the man there over there so we rate. So put the man them where you rate in the side. Put a 23-man squad, local-based players. More somebody do this and beat me. This is my challenge. Put a 23-man local-based side that you think is able to qualify us for the World Cup in 2026. Put it out.
But Guna, why is it local-based? Why, that is the problem, you know. The word based, local based. Why is it local based?
Because CC, I think that is a problem.
CC, let me answer you. CC, let me answer you.
Yeah.
CC, let me answer you. There is something that exists, which is if you sit down and study language and you know how people use words, you will detect it easily. But if you don't, it'll fly over your head. There are people conflating local based with local born. And they're giving the impression that, we're for the local born players. But in reality, they're not for the local born players. They're for the local based players, not the local born.
All right. So
hold on, let me answer your question. Hold on, let me learn. Bailey is local born. Shaman Nichols is local born. Norman Campbell is local born. The youth them are playing a Malta is local born. The youth them are playing a Costa Rica is local born. The youth them are playing a UK and a US, and Canada. None of them demand the local born. Them are playing a professional league, bigger league than the JPL. But they once they leave Jamaica and they go into a bigger league than JPL, they are now ignored. There's the striker who used to play for. Hold on, let me learn. There's the striker who used to play for Mount Pleasant, the tall youth there. Him and play professional football overseas. He went to Salernitana and failed, and now he's playing somewhere else. Nobody's advocating for him to come and play for Jamaica.
Hold on, I'm going to make a talk. The one with the Salernitana, Trivante Stewart. There's a situation with Trivante Stewart. I think a lot of persons did not.
No, but I think CC, but Jamaica could have
don't move the goalpost. Don't move the goalpost. I am saying.
No, I'm not move the goalpost, man. I'm saying to you that something there, Trivante Stewart, just like Leon Bailey, because they call out people on it, just like Leon Bailey.
Yes, but everybody knows that. Everybody knows CC. We know that.
CC, the point I'm trying to make is this. Whenever a player leaves the shore of Jamaica and goes into a professional league, leaves a semi-pro league in Jamaica.
Hold on, stop it. No, there's not a semi-pro league in Jamaica, brother. That is the problem I have.
Why not stop CC? Stop interjecting, brother.
Why is not a semi-pro?
Because he's saying something wrong.
CC, you know, hold on, Jamaica, go on. CC, you're saying a semi-professional. You're saying a semi-professional. Mr. Speed saying a semi-professional. The last time you hear them on Concacaf, they are saying that Jamaica is still a semi-professional league.
All right.
So that means
Concacaf
Go ahead. You need to tell Concacaf too. You need to tell Concacaf.
Never address that.
Yes, I need to write to Concacaf after CC. You need to write
when a player leaves Jamaica's shores, it's a fake, them are trick people. When a player leaves Jamaica's shores and goes overseas and goes into a professional league, be it the USL, be it MLS, be it in Slovenia, be it in Malta, be it anywhere. Those are the players that we should be looking at. Those are the local born players. But none of them that them advocate for. When a player leaves Jamaica's shores and goes overseas, enough of them and them forget them. If them are playing an obscure league somewhere in Europe or somewhere across the world, them forget them totally. And now, what they do now, if they have a space that becomes available, they will pull for a local based player. Based. Even though there's a player overseas that is local born, that is playing better than him, and is playing in a professional league, they will choose a local based over the local born that is playing in a professional league versus a semi-pro league. And let me address that thing before we move on. Semi-pro means you work half of the day in a normal 9 to 5 job, and then by 5 o'clock or so, you go training for 4 or 5 hours. That's semi-pro. Professional league, wake up in the morning like I'm wake up in the morning now. We go to morning session. Then we have gym. Then we have translation our English classes. Then we have interview training. Then we have free kick specialty. Then we have defensive training. And then we have attacking training. Then we have dead ball training. We have crosses training. Today specifically for that. Today we're going out with Mr. Jones to work on the crosses, both defensively and offensively. That is professional football, bro. Semi-professional, you go and do your normal work on a separate. You do your normal work at NCB, and then when the evening come and you're done your work, you go play football. That is semi-professional. Jamaica does not have a professional league. We have a semi-professional league because we work half of the hours that a professional does.
Give the evidence. No, add the evidence to it because CC.
All right, so let me add the evidence.
Me want him give theme evidence so you can just take over and then determine coming. So Jamaican Guna, because the other day you said that you most of your friends play football and also work. So you can confirm that. So CC them can hear for themselves because I think that's where you're based in.
Yes, my have brethren who plays for. Plays in the JPL and is doing normal 9 to 5 like everybody else. Do them normal 9 to 5, then them leave work, and then them go training by 5, 6 o'clock. That is it. They don't get up in the morning and go to training. So that's what I'm saying. It may be anecdotal, but just is the fact that I know of. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. All
right. So Concacaf gives out a thing where you see they have the Shield competition and you have the Concacaf Club Championship.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of when Concacaf, the Shield competition is contested by clubs that are not professional. So if the league is not a professional, you get spots to go to the Shield and you play for the Shield and qualify for the Caribbean Club Championship.
Mm-hmm.
So if your league is professional, you go straight to the Caribbean, the Concacaf Club Championship. And that is basically what Concacaf said. And this is Concacaf thing.
So,
they allot spaces. They allot spaces to that.
Yes,
then there's this other thing where.
But CC, before you change, did you realize that Concacaf altered it because through some of the countries them not playing football? So Suriname couldn't get more than one spot, and Haiti couldn't get more than one spot, if any at all. So spots were granted to other places. You never learn. You never know the part there, or you purposely omitted it because that is a thing, you know.
No man, me not purposely omit anything.
No, man, ask if you know about that because that is a thing. Because remember, Sir AD, would have had more than 2 people coming out of their league, But because they don't have the league running, so they don't have nothing. And true, because their champions were there before, they had to give them a spot. CC. But they couldn't give them more than one.
Which is different because they get an exception.
CC, can I add one thing before you land? Make the distinction between semi-professional and amateur. It's not the same thing. So make that distinction between semi-professional and amateur.
Let him explain him point because I think I'm gonna get to the part there. But me just try to make sure him get that information there so at least him know. Because EAD them rank high, but they can't get more than one team because they don't have any league. You understand me? But through them are the champion and them keep on a complain and say, oh, Violet, win everything and you act like you don't want to omit it out of every competition. You understand me, CC? Because almost every competition EAD get omitted out of and them are the champions. You understand me? But yet still can't make the competitions them because them are saying no fear for them not training. But them are win the competitions them. So who care if you are trained? You understand me? But CC continue your point and then determine sorry for all this along, but after CC finish you come in, yeah?
Yeah. All right. So, may I say to you, all right. So, in terms of when I'm under that, say like semi-pro. Semi-pro, you get like a stipend. You're not paid to actually. All right, put it like this: you're not paid to say, yo, your job is playing football. So you're not contracted to play football per se, but you play football as a side hustle. You put it like that.
Semi-pro. That's a
A
semi-pro.
pro,
Let me look at that.
semi-pro, professional. You're contracted to play. You're contracted to offer your services as a football player, and you're paid certain wages that is above what I call it, the average wage, are above substantially above the minimum wage in our country or the minimum pay scale in our country, right? So people might see in a US you get certain amount of money because you know US have their money is bigger. But in Jamaica we know what the salary thing is. You pay that salary and your salary is determined and you playing for the club and you get a contract that stays. The club determines certain activities. So if your contract, for example, there was a player that was playing for Mount Pleasant and that player was coming to missing training in the morning and coming to training in the afternoon and just coming to Kingston regularly. That player's contract was terminated because that player was not fully part. The club determined that they had to terminate the player's contract. If the player was a semi-pro player, then this contract, the club wouldn't necessarily be terminating his contract because the club could not dictate to him that he could not do X or he cannot do Y.
All right. So CC, but here they said that semi-pro you can get full pay. You can get full pay, but semi-pros are people that naturally just maybe do other things, so they are not full. So it's you can get full pay, you know, but it still kind of coincide to what you are saying as well, to say that they might not have the full autonomy over the player. So the player, but you don't know, say maybe based on that contract, CC, like the player go on the side of what the contract bind as to
but,
your not the.
But there's one more thing I want to add to JD. There's a substantial thing that says if more than 70% of your players are contracted and being paid professional wages, the league is deemed as a professional league. If more than 70% of your players are contracted and are being paid professional wages, more than 70% of the players in the Jamaica Premier League are contracted as football players and being paid professional wages.
Football players
it
only?
Might not be football players only, football players.
All right.
More than 70%. Therefore, being the league is professional. The professional, there's different tiers to professional. It might not be professional in the sense that it is as good as the MLS or the Liga MX.
No, we never talk about the quality of the players. We're not talking about what deems as professional.
It is professional. But me go down to the last point with the Shakwan, Satchel and those guys, right?
Yeah,
my thing is
CC, you remember, I know determine they have for 25 minutes, you know, so make sure you just determine a chance.
So my thing is this, right? And I think not a lot of people are calling for, not a lot of people necessarily are advocating for Jamaica Premier League players. A lot of persons technically wants players that have gone overseas. For example, you have people call for Maggie, the Church of Maggie. You have people who call for Christo J. Daly. You have persons who mention Ronaldo Webster. Yeah, some people probably not mention Chivantes Waters now. me. But you have persons who have called for several other players that are outside of the country, that is playing outside of the country. If somebody calls for a local player, they normally call for a Richard King. And some people might push back. You have Adrian Reid. People don't call for more than 5 people that are playing in the JPL. They probably go 5 names at any point in time.
The Copa squad, they're talking about people calling about, and we're talking about facts. You're talking about people. We're talking about the facts then. Fact, Copa squad. How much JPL players in there, in positions that you have people who are Jamaican born playing in those exact positions that did not get the call. Go.
They're saying how many persons
in the Copa squad?
How many persons were in the Copa squad who are from the JPL, who play in positions that you have people who are playing overseas in those exact same positions that were neglected and the JPL players were called? Go.
All right, so you have, I think you would have probably mentioned Kaim, because
Kaim was local, yeah.
Richard King, who I think deserve him spot. was in the team. Yeah, Adrian Reed was in the team. I think Marshall was in the team, but Marshall did go overseas too. So it's not like Marshall.
No,
Marshall did go overseas and come back.
Marshall a local. He's a local at the time. So we're not going to spin it. So he registered as a local, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
So those players that you just mentioned a while ago, there are no players overseas that are playing overseas now. Who are Jamaican born, who play in those exact same positions or performing, who are performing better than those local players.
2, 3, 4 I could say there.
The only
I would
player
say yes
I think King is the only player who will say local born that we don't have a replacement overseas for, because we don't have many centre halves overseas.
No, we have players can replace.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Oh, you're talking born centre backs going
Born,
overseas.
yes, Jamaican born. That's my point. That's my point.
Let me put it
Jamaican
like this.
born.
At the time when Kaim Dixon came in the squad, he played 12 games in the JPL. He scored 6 goals. I think that was 0.5. He was like a teenager, and when he came in the squad, at the Copa squad, when he got his opportunity to play for Jamaica, he scored for Jamaica, and he never played poorly for Jamaica. So
Is he playing in a bigger league than Chivantes Stewart?
Is he playing in a bigger league than Chivantes Stewart? Chivantes Stewart wasn't even playing at that time. He wasn't playing. When Kaim Dixon got called, he wasn't playing.
Yeah, but
he wasn't playing.
CC,
He was at the club, but he wasn't playing.
CC, but Kaim Dixon wasn't playing either. Remember them coming in a team, never play football like CC. Remember good, you know?
When Kaim Dixon came in the team, he was playing at Arnett.
You remember up Arnett? I'm going to show you the date them. CC.
Yeah, him play 12 game.
CC, but when he played the 12 game,
and scored 6 goals.
When he played the 12 game, when he played the last game, because I tried don't play Stuart. Yeah. When he played for him last game.
No, don't play Stuart. Remember, say I called for Stuart. Let me show you something. Chivantes Stewart would have to take Bowser or Antonio position. You cannot carry Antonio.
My question remains,
you cannot
when
carry
Antonio. You answer something.
Make me hear CC.
You cannot carry Antonio, Bowser, and Chivantes Stewart. These 3 players with the 3 type, same profile type of player can be in the team. So he would have to get into the team over Antonio or Bowser. Not necessarily
CC. No. Bowser can play wing forward. Bowser play wing forward 1 damn full season and score 1 billion goal in a Belgium. Bowser can play wing forward.
So you're saying Bowser over
yes,
Dixon.
Bowser over Dixon as a wing forward as well. Yes.
But let me tell you this though.
What about you play for Cavaliers? What about that striker?
Jamaican gonna become more and getting determined because I have to run, because CC now go. Me get CC point and me get your point, but CC, me no know. CC still have the ego. CC still have the ego because CC upset. No, CC upset when time people say like CC thinks that people are downgrade JPL. Because me hear him talk on this with the local league. But I don't think I downgrade nobody, I downgrade it. CC. Me think him even protect it when him says not a professional league. Me think him actually protect the league a bit more. CC. But me we talk on that one more. Let me give Determine a chance to speak because more and chop off in 17 minutes at least because I have to bring the kid go a dancing class. And I'm a dance people the kid. Guys, get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video.
Man, I dance disco star, Jaja.
JD.
Yeah, go ahead, Determine.
JD, as not much. Everything all right?
Yeah, man, we're there now. Me slightly burn out. Some of the topics that come and tell us me I come tomorrow angry. Cross.
I see.
Miserable.
See, and I see that. For me, JD, it has all of this stuff intertwined, but it starts off with first. See, I'm a business owner, so I don't really look at the emotions of anything for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
What sold this say in his interview that sold him to come and coach up?
I don't hear you. You're chipping over. You're chipping over. Go again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you now. We are hearing you now.
This coach.
Yeah, the coach. You said what sold the coach to come to Jamaica?
Exactly.
All right, go ahead.
Then he said the potential. He said the potential of what Jamaica could be based on all of the players that we had overseas and local. That was his answer, right? Okay, so the coach realized that we have a lot of potential that's out there that's playing in top tier leagues, right?
Yes.
Great. So he accepted the position. We still don't know what this coach is making, but I guarantee you he's breaking the bank. And I guarantee you any competition that he went to, unlike Al Grimson, he's going to get a commission from that. Wrong or right? A bonus from that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this is just like Omari, right? Omari is him. He is the as far as he's marketing himself with him and his team is marketing him, right? So all of these little different nuances that you see, these little different he's wrapping up with the flag, he's coming here to play for Jamaica. All of this is selling his potential, right? When you have a player that's playing for England or playing for Jamaica, it's not per se of how much money they're getting paid from these countries. No, it's the potential of what this country can do for them, right? Even if they're a superstar or not. The World Cup is the highest watched sporting game ever, period.
Yeah, but you keep on jumping. I think you're jumping too far ahead. Because they have to come and make you to the World Cup. Jamaica don't get themselves to the World Cup. All right? So you can't just jump and say that. Yeah, I think you.
But it's not just. It's just not the World Cup, though. I mean, that you also have the Euros. Anywhere England plays, they have the rights to these different television markets.
People, what he's trying to sell. What he's trying to sell is Jamaica use Hutchinson use Jamaica. Pretty much, that's what he's trying to sell. And I
wouldn't say Hutchinson used Jamaica. What I would say is Hutchinson used a lot of things to propel him to get to the position.
And I say no. I said no. Absolute madness. I think it is the opposite way around because when he go on those center stage, we had no such players actually doing what he's doing, and he recognized himself as a Jamaican at the time, and more people start talking about Jamaica football team will look with Omari Hutchinson and other people, and he convinced other people to come at the same time. So I thought that he was doing more for Jamaica than what Jamaica doing for him. And remember, I still believe
how can a player do more for Jamaica?
How can a player do more from Jamaica?
Go ahead. Let you finish. Go ahead. So I can expand on that.
How can anybody do more for Jamaica? Usain Bolt.
Okay.
Usain Bolt came in and did running. Before Usain Bolt, Jamaica was dropping down in running because Asafa Powell was running and was actually doing good, but he couldn't win no big race. Usain Bolt come and win the big race. Omari Hutchinson qualified. He was not a runner behind. He was qualifying. And because the eyeballs them that saw him wrapping a Jamaica flag, that can put additional ways of people paying interest in Jamaica and can lead to sponsorship. Something that they did not have. None at all. Something that they were struggling. Big names bring sponsorship. So the players them can help you. More recognition, that's what sponsorship signs for. You say you're a businessman. That's what people buy.
Okay, JD, so let me correct you. Okay, JD, so let me correct you. First of all, Usain Bolt is a once in a million, it's a lifetime kind of thing that happened. And I'm glad it happened to Jamaica. But hold on, let me finish, JD. I didn't interrupt you, JD. I didn't interrupt you, JD, but I didn't interrupt you, JD. No, but
you're misrepresenting me. You can't answer to something that I never make. No, I am talking about the winning. That winning. So don't say Usain Bolt's a once in a lifetime. I say Usain Bolt won and Hutchinson won promotion. Okay, so let's go now. You're going to answer. I'm going to make an answer. I'm just trying to make a know what I'm saying. Usain Bolt won. Asafa Powell never win nothing. Omar Hutchinson won and he won the promotion to go up. So there is something to celebrate. And in that celebration, that moment he used to give Jamaica the biggest glory over England. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, answer now.
I understand. Okay, great. I understand what you're saying. But the thing is this, Jamaica has always had potential in running, in football, in sports, period. When you look at a guy like Ben Johnson, Linville Christie, all these guys are Jamaican, You understand? But they decided that they wanted to run for a different country. Why? Because of money and because of prestige. First of all, we have to get our house in order. Once we get our house in order and makes it attractive, we can get any player out there in the world. Because I believe that Hutchinson probably would never play over 10 games for the senior team. I'm telling you that because I don't see it. He's good, but I don't see him playing being a regular player for England. I just don't see it. If Jamaica can make the Football Federation attractive, because we already have that logo, that Jamaica brand is huge, right? We have to make it attractive so we can attract all these players that's out there. And basically, that's what the coach is saying. This is why I love this coach for this team. Because if you listen to the press conference, he's highlighting that we have the talents that's there, but organization attractive. And this is where I am. I don't look at, and once you make it attractive, the money will come in.
Yeah, but you know,
And
you're
that's
using words for future. But we're talking about now because a decision has been made and obviously something influenced that decision. And you were saying like, okay, a man use Jamaica, so you can't talk in the future. You have to talk about now. Remember, it's a conversation now. A man have to make up his mind have something now. So if you don't have all the way to talk about, oh, you're going to say, the man use Jamaica because of something in the future where Jamaica go again. No.
But Jamaica was a bargain chip, JD.
No,
why did he come to Jamaica in the first place? Why did he come here, JD? Why did Hutchinson come to Jamaica to play?
Because
Why?
Paul told him to come and play U21s, and that's what he U20s. That's what he agreed with. Then,
JD,
let me speak. You asked me a question, I'm answering you. I'm answering you. You asked me a question and I'm giving you the facts. I am giving you the facts.
Okay.
He came here to play U20s. For that part of U20, when he came here, story went down. I don't know what happened, but he never ended up playing U20, but he came to play U20. No, he never played, and then he went on to do the national team when he goes to Spain, Catalonia. That's how it went. So don't tell me about the man he come here and play for the national team on the first day. You don't. Everybody have a structured life. All them youth they will come through have a structured life. You don't know what the plan is. So them we know say me plan to come play U20. That's what me sure of. But me never know.
All right. So he came to play for, and what I'm saying to you is this, JD. Yes, you think this man just come to play somebody it's bigger than him just coming to play. This guy was a rising star, youth star, right? That has the potential of being through the ceiling, like a ceiling player, right? So when he comes to Jamaica, do you think he just come here just to play with the intentions of playing? No, I think he came here with the intentions of yes, I'm going to play, but I'm also using what I have, the gift that I have, to sell my potential to England and to other whoever that's scouting me for England as well. I don't think he just come to pick up himself just to play. No.
Determined then. See, this is where I'm gonna kill the argument. So you said that he used Jamaica as a bargain chip. What did he do for Jamaica when he came here? Because everybody said he was that bad in the second game.
I went to watch him play. I flew down to watch this guy play because I wanted to hear what the noise was. Because he was all in everybody article and everybody was talking about it. So you don't think he played good? Horrible. No, he didn't play good. He was horrible.
He didn't play good. He was horrible.
Yeah, he didn't play good. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. He really was.
Everybody, he was horrible. He was horrible. So then what brand he sold? So then what brand he sold then? Because I'm using your points to you. Then what brand he sold?
Just the mere fact that you come to Jamaica and they capped you twice, right? And you are a rising star in England, right? If I was smart, if I was a coach for England, I would take a peep over the fence and look at this guy and say, you know what?
I'm coming soon, yeah?
This guy, everybody's talking about this guy. I would like to take a look at him and bring him in. JD, when you have a player like for instance, why do you think a Leon Bailey, a Bunny Shaw, when they come back home, or even all of our English players like Ethan Pinnock, whoever it is, I don't care if it's local or English born. To me, they're all the same. When they go to Jamaica, right? They're very defiant about as far as how they want to be treated, right? Because for me, it's just business, man. It's not about what Jamaica can do. No, this guy used Jamaica as a pawn to get where he needs to go.
I fully disagree. I fully disagree. I
that's
just believe
fine.
that
we're probably going to disagree on it, but
I will fully disagree on that one.
It.
Yes, as I think Jamaica couldn't offer. Jamaica did not offer him nothing, and there was no leverage. You know why? Because up to this point, he can still listen to determine. Up to this point, he can still play for Jamaica.
It's true.
But
I see, but I don't see it happening. You know why I don't see it happening, JD? Simply because of the direction of where this guy is going. Like his potential is great, and he would never take us. Exactly.
Better, but
exactly.
But that's why I said no. He plays for the U21. He played for the U team before, and he came to play for our U20s. We never pick him because I saw it going to determine. And we never pick him, you know. And as him come here and then in the country, you know. Him there, you know. Now wait on him, you know, and him never get to play U20s, you know. You saw life funny, and now him a play U21. So him skip out U20s. If you come play U21s if you come him skip out U20s, come play it for we. So that was a point for convince him. He never get a chance there. You don't know if something bad happened to the man. You know that time. He must say, boy, John was star. Why me do all of this? And I remember saying, him have family to have other people. I guide him, you know. So you don't know if something wrong with.
But JD, it could be like that. Look, you have a daughter now, right? I guarantee you, once your daughter is she's probably graduating around 16, 17 from high school, right? If she decided to play a sport at this current moment, or she's doing dancing, you said you're about to take her to a dancing class, right? Suppose now she's trying out. I'm just using colleges here in the States because I don't know about colleges where you are, right? I came here, I played in college as well. But I used every single tool that I had. I went to this college. Your daughter, the same thing. She's going to go to this college, that college, this college. And when I went there, I let it be known where I'm coming from and what they're offering me, right? Simply because I want to know what you can do. If they're offering me tuition and books, and they're offering me a place to stay, how can you top that? Are you going to top that so I can get a positive refund in my bank account for the year? So this is what he did. He used Jamaica as a pawn based on the position that he's in. And I applaud this kid because he understands business. This kid is his trajectory is going up. He will never take a step back. Only reason why Mason Greenwood. Go ahead.
Yeah, Big Boss, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. And please don't go out and Mason Greenwood argument because I'm telling you people I know something.
That's
personally.
just Immanuel.
You see that Mason Greenwood story and go make and say the reason why Mason Greenwood play for Jamaica is solely because of them banning him. People, sometimes we get some information and believe me, sometimes these kids, let me speak. Sometimes these kids are fed up way before you guys think. I actually think it's not the final thing made Mason Greenwood would have played for Jamaica. I think it's big. Obviously, they would have tried to force him to play.
I'm glad you said that.
I don't think it's a final thing. Something else happened because I got wind to something, and he would have played. I think he would have played for somebody eventually if they never call him back because they were planning not to deal with him regardless. I'm telling you, this Mason Greenwood thing is not just the final thing alone. Why he wanted to play for Jamaica? I believe me. Show the youth them a little bit more respect, people. All right. A little bit more respect, you know, and sometimes people tell me things in confidence, and sometimes me hear do some things to people, and just wicked to the people, you know, because some things I'm knowing if I feel say it, you know, all them merry-go-round things.
But this is what I'm saying to you. If Jamaica, right, I know definitely we're gonna make it to the World Cup. How much money do they get we guaranteed? $8 million, right? Or 12 million. How much is it?
Around 12.
Okay, we're guaranteed $12 million. Okay. All right. This is what leaders do.
Let
me explain.
Before I go determine, hear people tell us from 2020, Mason Greenwood pull out of the squad them after something happened. But me now go get in on that. Finish your point, Big Boss.
But JD,
me have run. But finish your point.
Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so JD, we're 12 million. We made it to 1998. They didn't do shit. Oh, sorry, they didn't do anything. Right? Nothing was done. Now we have top tier players, right, coming in from England. We don't know how to market them. That's two. We have them playing on a surface. Like the surface is poor. Again, is improving, true. But if I was the president, this is when you come in now. You fly over to UAE, you fly over to the States, you go to Europe, and you try to make a bargain trip with engineers of me, and even the government. Let's put up XYZ on money. You can put this up, and then we can go down the middle as far as what receive what percentage, right? Until then, even if the government don't want to give any money, you hold their arms. You know what? Instead of the games playing in Jamaica, I'll play the game in Florida. I'll play it in New York. These decisions have to be made based on the money that we're bringing in, based on the type of players that we have. If you take care of the facility, take care of the establishment, we will attract players because we have them out there. The coach said it himself. But if the environment is damn piss poor, we cannot attract what we want. So we can sit here and debate everything all we want. If I was a Hutchinson, I would never come here. I would use Jamaica as a pawn because Jamaica is not making this thing attractive enough for me to come here so I can sell myself.
All right,
period.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. You think that way, and I don't think the kid was thinking that way. That's all me I tell you. Me not believe that, and me I gonna stay with my belief. But if you want to believe the way they can believe the way they.
Okay, JD.
Yeah, all right, and big boss, respect, yeah.
All right, my brother. You have a good day.
Yeah. So
right,
people, thanks. I saw a reactor. You need to listen to what people says and listen good. I never said he turned to Jamaica. After that, I said he was fed up a long time before, and if he chose to play for Jamaica, he could have. If they never forced him to play. All right, that's all I said, boss. And I said sometimes you guys pressure the people too much, but I realized that this video served for a lot of people want to continue pressuring the guys them. And that is a problem. But guys, we have covered a lot in this video. We deal with Leon Bailey. Very good conversation. Very good fight. Me and the chat had with Leon Bailey, then Omari Hutchinson, my burnout people, and Omari Hutchinson, Sherman Scott. Me and Sherman Scott are still virgin, even though I'm burning him out. Yes, and then we talk about Mothersille. Never really talk long on Mothersille, but I think the whole conversation with Hutchinson mixed with Mothersille. All right, so we need to try to learn to start be more responsible, and that is the way going forward. That is my end thing here. 1-1. If I show you the next 2 piece, them you're gonna give me 2 more new name. But next week I will do so. Big up people. Take care. Smash a like on your way out. Bye bye.